What's going on, everybody? Free-to-play OG here, back on day number 168 of the free-to-play account series in Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're all doing spectacular, man. Here we are again, same bat time, same bat channel. Let's get fired up, y'all. I cannot wait to tell you all how I just about bombed our account. It'll be fun, but before we get into that, whoa, what's going on, Nadar? Thanks for being here. Bro Zafar, how you doing, brother? Thanks for coming and hanging out, man. Jason Newman's here. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Ryu, thanks for being here. T1RJJ in the house. What's up? How you doing? Haranshu's here. What's going on, man? Urin's here. What's happening, brother? Who else we got in here? We got Jorge in the house. We got Baki was here. Baki was here. It's like tag it on the wall. Jeer's here. What's going on, Jeer? Hope you're doing good. Laz, what's happening? Thanks for being here. Good to see you in chat. Sunday Store, what's up? Koki, what's up? Sarkle, what's up? S, what's up? All right, guys, let's do this thing, man. All right, so let's get our rewards first. Let's get our dispatch rewards. I didn't really almost bomb our account, but man, that was a big boo-boo, y'all. This is one of the biggest mistakes I've actually made in a while. Not gonna lie to ya. That's a lot of energy right there, man. Let's go. Getting started right with the bowl of Wheaties. All right, this looks like poo-poo. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let's get out of here. What's up, ya boy? What's going on? What's up, Sakura? How you doing? Ron, what's happening, bro? Good to see ya. Zonathana, what's going on? Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're doing well. Capcan, Charlie, Wayne, holy smokes. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you guys. All right. Rage and Agreed from one poll on the CTP chest today. Oh, I saw, dude. I saw your splash. Yeah, you were going for like the competition and ended up getting Rage and Agreed, bro. Grats, Circle. That is crazy, brother. Congratulations. So I'll show you really quick what I did. Thank you for the invite, but I'll wait just a touch before we get into that. Here. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's a really good thing. I'm just really lucky, and this enormous mistake is only going to cost me 150 crystals instead of costing me a premium card as well. Oh, shite. I got distracted this morning. I was working too hard. I got busy and I didn't do my timeline battle. Oh no. Luckily, there's still plenty of time to get my 40 of entries there. 40 entries, yeah, exactly. So we didn't bomb the event. We're good there. But unfortunately, man, it sucks, dude, because we probably could have landed top 100 pretty handily. Maybe. It would have been close because a lot of the veterans know, a lot of you know now, once we get to the last day of this right before reset, a bunch of people are going to pay for refreshes and they'll like bump you down a good amount. So I don't think I'm going to stay around 100, but we will land in the top like point whatever percent that is. I think it's 150 crystals, top 1%. Yeah, right here. But we could have gotten 300, man. But hey, the reason I'm showing you that is not to whinge and moan. It's to let you guys know, man, you're not alone if you make mistakes, dude. Play this game all day, every day, dude. I've been playing it like a job, and I still miss, man. It happens. So what you gonna do? You gonna move on, brush off the L's, celebrate the W's, and let's get this thing started. All right, guys, we got a couple new events today. What do we got? What you guys got? You can still do it without gems? Oh yeah, absolutely, Capcan. I'm more lamenting the fact that I could have gotten in the top 100 if I had actually done my entries this morning instead of missing them. And now I'll probably only be in the top 1%, but no big deal. Did you see the RD I pulled from Essence? I put it in the Discord. I did not see it yet. What'd you get, RJ? What you got? Oh boy. That's something you gotta ask someone else, Sakura. I don't even freaking know, man. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, what Jorge said, yes, for like World Boss Legend and stuff. Just don't ask Bob what her rotation is. But all right, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, new events. We got some new events, guys. We got the gold shop. Again, energy is a must buy. 60,000 gold for 100 energy is probably the best thing about this event. I'm not gonna lie. That's really nice. You get 2 purchases of that every day. 200 extra energy is like spectacular. This is a really bad exchange rate. 200,000 gold for 20 bios? No thanks. I mean, it's not really bad. It's just not good. It's like, why do we care? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can get that in the dispatch shop anytime. Let's get that out of here. Boost points are nice. 100,000 gold for 50 boost points. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, and the rest of this, we talked about this last time. I'll go over it again really, really fast. With these chests, I used to get them all the time. What's up, Pyro? What's happening? Hope you're doing good. I used to buy these. It's 3 million gold to buy these 30 chests every day. There's just too many misses, man, and not enough wins. The only things in here that are really good are like, I mean, this, and this is not even that desirable for most people. And again, this, not that desirable. These are okay. If this was like a mega tier 2 and we had like a moonshot at 15 tier 4 materials, I'd probably say go for it. But I mean, dude, these chests, bro, with the 3-star stuff, it just save your gold for the most part. Maybe you still need all these things. Click on the little magnifying glass, go through here, make sure you still need this stuff before you buy these chests. Real easy to waste gold with these things. Exactly what Jorge said. I'm hesitant to tell all players at all stages of the game to stay away from this, but I honestly think this is not worth 3 million gold. There's nothing in here that's going to total 3 million gold in value. Yeah, so there you go. Nadar, like, maybe is desperate for the mutant materials, so yeah, maybe you go for it. And yeah, and like on an early free-to-play, sure, exactly. Maybe you still, like, you need the mutant materials. You can still get benefit out of, like, getting a mythic card's really nice, you know, things like that. Maybe you still need the BAM, the tier 3 mats. Then these look a little better, but for the most part, man. Or I should say at some point, I think these fall off for just about everybody. So anyways, that's the gold shop. I think we got another thing or two to get into here. I wasn't late this morning, but I was like working my buns off, so I might have missed a thing or two. We're looking really good here, guys. We're almost to our P card. Hells yeah. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, Dat Frog? What's going on, man? It's going really good. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Babita, what's happening? We're going to do some ID checks towards the end of the stream, so it'll probably be a while, my friend. But thank you for being here. Appreciate you being here. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Did anything else new start today? Oh, yeah. This. Is this it? Yeah, this. Ugh. This is bait. A lot of people ask. This is 100% bait. This is to get you to spend out your crystals. And it's actually not. Usually they do this bait a little better than they did, in my opinion. This isn't even done well. This feels like obvious bait. Like there isn't even something to spend your crystals on right now. Whoa. Yeah, for real. There isn't even anything tempting to like spend your crystals on. Anything that's like, oh, you should buy this now. It's just like spend crystals just cuz, and then in a week we're definitely gonna hit you with a major crystal cost. So I would stay away from this unless you're a big spender. It's just extra rewards for you if you are. Otherwise, I would say nothing in there is worth chasing, not even close. And it's definitely trying to get at our crystals. You stay away. You stay away. We earned those, man. We're keeping them. And I think that's most of it. Maybe we got like one more event starting today. I'm not sure. 7-day check-in ends soon. Oh, I didn't even realize we were getting double bios from the first family quest. So if you're after Thing bios, I think that's Thing and Human Torch bios right there. World Boss Unlock's still on. No, it looks good. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's it. So we just got the gold shop and the bonus mission, neither of which are particularly exciting. All right. Let's get into our alliance here. Get some donation going on. You guys can see, man, I spent some gold last night, y'all. We spent about 10 million gold. Whoa. Wow. All right. We'll get into how that happened here in just a bit, but man, it wasn't on like a character, which is crazy. All right, let's see here. Support. We need some bammers. We'll just not request those or give them. We kind of need them too. Oh, wait. No. I almost forgot. We need Nornstones of Chaos, baby. Yeah, we're really tight. Not really tight, but too tight on gear up kits to give out a bunch of these. I don't even think we can part with 1,000, unfortunately. Wish we could. I'd give them to you, but we're going to run low, so nope. All right, let's grab our emblem collection rewards here. Bam. Looking good, man. All right, and then we are going to head into the inbox here. So we got our tier 2 advancement ticket. We should utilize these. We have 2 now, I believe. Just chilling. So we should figure out targets for those. We have a metric ton of biometrics in here. We've got 100. Here, let's do this. Get this other stuff out of the way. Oh, we can't. We can't. These lingering tokens save us. Actually, here. I'll pretend like you guys aren't here. Where is it? There we go. Grab these. It's a secret. We'll grab this. There we go. Let's get out of there. And we're going to go in the agent badge. Because I don't know why. It's the same thing with pips, guys. It's just like a little annoyance for me. I hate having these agent badge tokens hanging out in my inbox that I can't collect. It drives me nuts. Get out of here. Get out of my box. You know what I'm saying? What you got? I quit a special P card in my set 1. Nice. Good. Hell yeah. Congratulations, Wayne. Gotta get them P cards, brother. Nah, you can't have my gear up kits. I need those, brother. I need them. I need them. Let's get rid of stuff. Doesn't really matter which ones of these we take at this point. I'm going to take Universal out of habit because we're going to farm the Marvels. Or Ultimates, excuse me. The Ultimates here pretty soon. So 100, 150, 150, 90, 75, 60. Let's build a character. Woo! That's a lot of biometrics, y'all. That's a lot of bios. And then in here, we've got our check-in. Nice, guys. Hey, we don't get to celebrate Nornstones of Chaos anymore, so... Yeah, toot toot! Nornstones of Chaos, bro! Woo! Let's go! All right, what do we got here? Timeline quest. Nice, man. Big rewards. What do we got here? Love these. Love these. I wish it wasn't dodge, man. It's all right. 1 to 3 star story mode. Okay. Clearing this poo out of here. Clearing this poo out of here. That's not poo, but... All right. So, guys. We did freaking good, man. Sounds good, Nadar. Yeah, thanks for the heads up, brother. Appreciate that. Farm your tokens, my friend. Farm your tokens, brother. What was I just looking at? I'm crazy. I lost it. What were we just looking at? Holy Moses. Shadowlands. Duh. Let's go look. Guys, we did so good. Holy smokes. Did you see that? That, wherever it is. Did you see that? That number was 76 yesterday, y'all. Ha. And ha. Oh my goodness, dude. Woo! Woo! Yeah, I'm just proud of that. Sorry, that was fun. I actually spent, this is part of why I missed my timeline battle. I spent way too much time mucking around with this yesterday. I actually went at it hard and even made several mistakes. We had to like, who was it? I couldn't clear a stage with like Iron Fist. We got stuck. Iron Fist, Luke Cage. We got stuck. I couldn't clear a stage with him. He just didn't have the juice. And man, Bucky, dude. Bucky is just brutally bad. I mean, bad, dude. I've even got this uniform for him, and I felt like it was making him worse. It's crazy. No, I'm not reading all the messages, Wayne. There's no way I can. It's like impossible. You'd be watching a stream of me doing this. Because I just can't. I can look over every, so many seconds or a minute and try and read a couple messages. But yeah, too hard to read everything. Would Hulk be better with a Mighty Egg than either Proc or Mini Rage? I don't know, Jason. I can't answer that for sure, but I suspect no. I mean, I can't. Either I'm missing something really important that people aren't explaining to me, or there's no way that a refinement is going to be better than double HP in a Mini Rage. I just don't see how that's possible. But maybe I'm missing something, because the rolls on a refinement are they have an HP roll, and it's usually like 36% or something. So you can get way better than that. After 35, one character. We were pushing, so one character everywhere I could, and I did weave in, obviously, the characters I couldn't use eventually just to get the tokens. And we did get 660 tokens, which is nice. I believe we were like zeroed out here. And today, guys, right now, just for fun, let's open up all the Shadowlands chests we got, and let's open these 6 chests as a celebration of adding 20 floors to our Shadowlands clear, guys. Absolutely awesome. What up, Pipes? What's going on, bro? So let's just rip these things, man, and hopefully get something good. And then, yeah, like I said, in celebration, we'll go to the shop and we'll open our 6 chests. Absolutely, KT3. You know that's where we're going. You know it. I'm pushing for, and also all these tier 2s, guys, are building up our dispatch sectors, which is really nice, man. I think it does work, Jason. Maybe there's someone else that can explain this better. Maybe it's just like an okay option and a lot of people have it left over from PvP, or maybe they're thinking this is good now and if Hulk goes back to PvP, it'll be good. I don't know, man. I don't really like it, but again, maybe I'm missing something with the mighty CTP of refinement. Like, they're just like, I would save it for Madeline or Carnage because I feel like their kit's actually, I guess Hulk's does too, but he's PvE right now, so I don't understand. It's like a PvP CTP, so I get confused. I get confused. All right, let's let these rip, man. Let's see what we get. Again, hopefully something good, man. Essence is good. We love Essence, man. We love Essence around here. We stay loving Essence in this house. What else we got, man? Nothing juicy. Nothing fruity. Nice. Okay, I'll take the Essence, man. That is nice. 250 Essence there. A little bit of Demiurge. We're still kind of swing and a miss on these chests, and that's okay. That's okay, man. It's going to be that way until we start heating up, man. And I'm telling you, man, with these chests, you're going to have times where you just feel like you light on fire. You got to pull a CTP, Odin's Blessings. Dude, it's going to get crazy. Let's go ahead and pull 6 more just because we can, man. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more for 6. All right, 1 million gold. Let's go. So again, striking out, it happens. We'll take it. I don't know if you guys saw Alex's video this morning. Made a video about these as well. Had a similar experience where you're like getting the bad rewards, but they still feel kind of good, which is crazy. We're like full on missing, guys. Like, we haven't had a hit yet. We've had really bad luck. We haven't hit, like, really bad luck. We haven't hit any of these. We haven't hit this. We haven't hit this. We haven't hit this. I mean, these are rare. These are like point-something% chances, but there's several of them. And then obviously, dude, I would love to hit these fully awakened ISO for like attack. Chaotic ISO would be super nice for our account. We're really like hungry for these. They would actually be really nice to get. 6-star Uru are amazing. So yeah, lots of good things to get here. We just kind of having poopy luck, and we're still getting emblem enhancement kits. I'm loving the Essence, guys. We're getting closer to actually having a reasonable amount of Essence coming in. We've got, I don't know why I do this. I got to get out of habit. I got to quit doing that. We also have, yeah, almost 4K Essence saved up again already, and I've barely been running Rifts. Still trying to find like a good schedule to Rifts to get them going. I've been struggling. But yeah, looking good, man. Really happy to be getting extra Essence. And eventually, I think we're going to really appreciate the emblem stuff as well. So very cool, man. Very, very cool. All right. So yeah, next target is 100 plus, man. Boo. What's up, Jose? What's going on? What's up, DBD Plays? Will there be another CTP craft event where 2 CPs can be reverted into a selector? Hard to say. Nobody knows, DBD Plays. Nobody knows. We're all just hoping. What's up, Free to Play Mortal? What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing good. I don't know if I was sucked to you, KT3. What's going on, my friend? Thanks for being here. Shadow Game, what's happening, bro? INL, what's going on? I think that's everybody. All right, man. Let's keep this train moving. We got to do some GBR. We gotta do it, man. It's got Soul of the Faltine in it, and you know we want that stuff. Don't show me that again. And when I say don't show me that again, Galactus, I mean don't show me that again. Not for today. I mean, don't show me that tomorrow. Don't show me that on Easter. Don't show me that on your birthday. Dude, I don't care. I don't want to know. Yeah, my books are capped. Tell me about it. Let's go. Did I get everybody? Oh my gosh. Oh no, this is terrible. I did so bad. Oh gosh, I did so bad. Sorry. Nice. Nice. Nadar was on the trigger. Let's go. Let's go. Here. We'll spice it up just in case, man. We don't want to take all day, man. I think BlueStacks can handle it. It's fresh. It's early in the day. It's early in the day. We can handle 2 Doctor Stranges. We got to give Nadar the proper carry, man. We can't mess around. Dude carries people all the time. Carries people for a living. Got a humpback to be carrying people so much, bro. Right, man. Yeah, if you haven't checked out that video, posted that members video of that spot this morning, no Koki, I don't really fly fish. I have had a bug up my butt to get into it and learn how. My wife loves fishing, and I don't like seafood. I don't like fish, but I want to learn to like fish. So both fishing and eating fish are things I want to work on. My dad was a fly fisherman, so I've been exposed to it quite a bit, and I've done it before. But, man, yeah, isn't that place crazy, Koki? Woo, dude, that place was nuts. And what's just absolutely insane is just to be in a place like that by yourself is just so crazy. That doesn't happen very often, man. Does not happen. All right, let's see here. We got some blasters or whatever that is. Ultimate nullifier? Oh, no, taser gun. I didn't realize it was a taser face was the shield archive item we were after. That makes sense, right? Alrighty, let's get another one here. Boom. There we go. Sorry for the double invites. But not sorry, kinda. It's just kind of the way we do it in the mornings. You get hit twice. We're going in. Antonio, what up, bro? The original GBR carry himself, Antonio Moment. Dude, I had like a moment, man, when we went there. It was so crazy. I think I told this story on one of the streams, but I've been there before several times. But there was something about it this time when we went. Just the beauty of that place just slapped me in the face, dude. I don't know if it had changed. I think it had changed a little bit. Or maybe it was just the perfect day. The algae changed. I don't know, man. But that place was just picturesque. Truly picturesque. Absolutely insane. The time of day? Like, I don't know, man. It is wild. Yeah, and that picture that I posted in the post is taken from that bridge, like up under that bridge that you see at the end of the video. And that bridge is collapsing, man. That place is so crazy. The bridge is totally unsafe. You can't drive across it. So you have to park on the other side. And I mean, I'm not going to encourage y'all to do dangerous, stupid stuff, so I won't tell you how we got down there. But yeah, man, it's an adventure. That place is crazy. That place is wild, man. Welcome back, Baki. What's going on? All right, get our little special pass points here. Feeling special. Movie update. Movie update for you guys. We watched Bring Her Back last night was what we watched. That was gross. Talk about one of the most depressing movies I've ever seen in my entire life. Extremely good. Extremely dark. Extremely dark. Like crushingly dark horror movie. So if you're into that kind of thing, man, check out Bring Her Back when it comes on to streaming. But again, I warn you, that is a very dark movie and could be genuinely disturbing for some people. There is a scene in that movie, in fact, that is so gnarly. You guys, whoa. Anyone seen that? Can someone relate with me here? Bro, there are a couple scenes in that movie that one of them, me and my wife were literally both like, gah! Like we didn't even want to look at the TV, man. It was just gnarly, and I've seen some crazy-ish in movies, dude. Woo! Got me all distracted just thinking about it, man. What's up, Possible Guy? What's up, Chibi? How you guys doing? Graven Devil, what's going on? How long does it take you to tier 4 a character? So it can vary a lot, dude. And it just, some of it depends on what you're getting from events, like where we're getting tier 4 materials from. Like right now, we're getting blessed. We are being showered with tier 4 materials from various places. So we're getting quite a bit, and it'll probably take you less than a month by a good amount. Yeah, 3 to 4 weeks. And so somewhere in that range, right? So it's going to be a couple weeks to a month. I think this one's going to take us 3 weeks, about something like that. I don't know. Let's make it take less time. That's why we're going shopping today. That's why we're going shopping, man. That's what's on the list. I want to check timeline quest real quick. Yeah, we spent it all down. We're back on the hidden quest. We're about to get into more tier 4 materials here. Bro. Anzella. That movie is, worse. I would say that's worse. I guess it depends on what makes you cringe, but Antichrist is brutal. That is Lars von Trier is just not for everybody, man. I don't even think Lars von Trier is for me. That guy's movies, like The House that Jack Built and stuff like that, are so disturbing, dude. So disturbing. Voila. Yeah, very brutal is like an understatement. But anyways, Bring Her Back was a genuinely good movie, in my opinion. So if you can handle that kind of like brutality and grotesque stuff, it's not even like, how do I put that? Like tasteless, you know what I mean? Like it's all really well done, packed into this story, but it's just really visceral and like crazy stuff, man. Anyways, I'll quit ranting about that movie and get back into playing this game. But yeah, it was pretty wild, dude. That was fun. Wait, I was on a mission. We were doing a thing. We did our Shadowlands chests. Let's go shopping. Where did I put that? We'll do World Boss Legend, then we'll go on our shopping spree. After we do our World Boss Legend. Corvus Proxima, right? I'm just gonna double check. Need 2 more Corvus Proxima clears. And then we will be able to fight Thanos tomorrow, guys. Hey, El Schmale. Man, I don't even know if I would call this a blood movie, man. That's just a dark movie, dude. Grief. Just a really intense movie. It's good. It's very good. All right, what are we doing here? Same old, man. Boring snoring. Let's go. Just doing stage 1, man. Just grinding through these. We don't need that. We'll take this. Perfect. Oh, no, man, because we're going to wait. We're going to save it all for the real thing, man. We're going to do it live like Bill O'Reilly. We're just going to do it live, baby. I don't want to know how the fight goes. I've actually barely watched anything on it. I don't even know the attacks. I've seen like the spinny thing and that's it. Like, I don't know. Because we're going in blind, baby. How we like to do it, man. It's our only chance to like, you know, we look like a noob most of the time, but that's our only chance to truly look like a noob. You know what I'm saying? I will have no idea what we're doing. See, like stuff like this. I look like a noob. Sure, that's fine. But no. Fighting a boss for the first time. That's special, bro. 2%, Baki. 2% is the answer for each of those. No, I'm joking, obviously. It's hard to quantify the exact difference, brother. It's just damage without... that doesn't get reduced by defenses, I believe. It just, like, ignores all defenses. Pierce damage. So additional pierce damage is just added damage that isn't reduced by defenses. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong here. And so more of it is just more damage that isn't reduced by defenses. And somehow, as you get towards higher levels of pierce, like 20 plus, I think it is, something like that, you start to see pretty big diminishing returns. But especially in the beginning of the game, every 2% pierce equates to a large damage boost in most content. And I think that's kind of the breakdown. Yeah, like Nadar got it. That was my instinct as well. Well, you see, or 2 more than 2, 2 less than 6. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just being a joker. No, well, what would we have, dude? What would we have, RJ? We'd be at like, about 7K. We'd be at about 7K. We got that event cheap, man. Yeah, cheap. But everyone did that played it right, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you went for the discounted stuff, even, like, I didn't get it as cheap as plenty of other people did. Plenty of other people got it way cheaper than I did. God, that event was good, man. These guys are cooking with the events, dude. Just come with the uniforms, bros. That's all you've got to do, man. I'm rooting for you, Netmarble. I'm over here cheering for you. I'm shilling for you so hard. And all you gotta do, man, is just pick it up with the uniforms. You guys are killing it with the events. Killing it. The generosity feels so good. The extra crystals from zombie survival, the extra crystals from PvP modes, the extra shops for CTPs. It's like, where's the uniforms, bro? That's all you guys gotta do. And this game is cooking, man. Just cooking. I was watching Alex play MCOC yesterday, and I was just like, dude, these games are the same age, and this game looks like it's half as old because of the graphics in this game. Because the models are so crisp, and all the artwork is so crisp for a game this old. I just love this game, man. I love this game. I really hope they can start. You know, every uniform can't be a banger. You know what I'm saying? But full updates going by with no meta uniforms or anything is just kind of stinky, dude. I'm just ranting over here. Sorry. While I'm doing World Boss Legend, don't mind me. Do 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 do. Me personally, and this is 100% because we're on an account that we're building and we're early on, the events are better. I like the events because I still have plenty of uniforms to get, plenty of stuff to build, plenty of new toys to play with. But for people who have their accounts built out, dude, they can't just like ride on events, man. They don't need a lot of these resources and stuff. They're really waiting for that uniform, the powerful uniform, a new native tier 3 to build, like, you know. You gotta feed the whales, man. You've gotta feed the whales. You have to. They get hungry. Let's see here. I sure like using Storm. But then we don't have her for what we don't need him in the group. What are you even doing in here, Thor? Get out of here. What to get? Probably a team up. Oh, wow. She's actually got a team up with Magic. I'll be damned. And Doctors. Wait, what? Oh, Magic and Strange. For the Magic. Bro, look at me. I'm a genius. I'm a certifiable genius, dude. For real. All right. I'm just joking, obviously. I know, yeah, where is Goat? What's up with that, dude? It's crazy. Hey, what up, Frosty? How you doing, bro? Tong, what's going on, dude? Nice. How you guys doing? Icon's here. What's up? What's going on, guys? Yeah, we're hoping for some more Pierce, man. We've been chilling at 10% for a long-ass time. At least that's how it feels. Because it has been a long-ass time. Come on now. So if you don't have Luna Snow Pyro, she's like the bomb. Luna Snow is amazing. White Fox would be a great second pick out of that card crafting quest if you have not, if you have Luna Snow. If you're going for a PvP option, I believe New Avengers number 9 is in there, and that is definitely a good option. Oh gosh, BlueStacks. Me and you, man, we're getting a divorce. I'm selling you BlueStacks for beans. BlueStacks, I'm gonna sell you for magic beans. Okay, dude. I don't need to start. It doesn't matter. She's cooking the stage. I'm about to like start it over because I've lost control twice already, 3 times in this fight for some reason. Which makes it difficult, but Storm's got this, maybe? No! No, Storm! Oh, boy. Well, that's just not fair. We can't let BlueStacks do Storm dirty like that. That's not fair. That ain't fair. I won't allow it. Oh, Roro, no, you didn't. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I like that PvP set. That looks good to me, man. Alright, let's try that again, man. Mind your manners. Yeah, mind your manners. Or I'll cook ya. Gosh, she cooks, dude. That's so crazy, that damage. Hey. Whew. Are you emanating powerful attacks, bro? That is dangerous. You can poke an eye out. Oh, I hope I didn't fly too far and drop the spear somewhere weird. I probably did. Oh, no. I think we're gonna be okay, guys. I think we're gonna make it. I have a feeling we're gonna be okay. Oh, nope, Storm's not okay. She's not okay. She needs a nap. Help her up. Help her up. Somebody help her up. She's so agile, but help her up. Uh-oh. Well, hey, guys, there we go. 2 down. Titans record gained. Mark it down on the record. And then, of course, the whole reason, well, not really the whole reason, but one of the reasons we're mucking around with these guys. You know we're unlocking this so we can get it for World Boss of the Day, man. You know we are. Let's go. That was so, like, not, it didn't even make, like, a cool sound. It was just like, welcome. All right. There we go. Thanos unlocked. Nice. We'll be hitting that tomorrow because we can't do it today. So there you go. Not just yet, man. Not just yet. No Hulk to help us out. So, Kang it is. 3 more clears. Cut through Kang. See here. This one is the 100-second problem. Shoot, I should have saved Storm. I forgot. I got to remember that next time. Ooh, you stinker. Okay, let's see. Maybe there's another way we can do it. Let's try. Maybe there's another way, man. Because Storm's the way, dude. She is the way in the light. She would be the one for the 100-second challenge here. Give me Thor is our only real shot we've got here with the support. Let's see how it goes. We're going for 100 seconds. Let's see how like close or far we are. I'll set up proper strikers here. I don't know that we need any ignore dodge. Maybe we take 1. I don't think so at tier 4. I think we just need more damage, honestly. Like a lot more damage. And then if we get Beta Ray Bill, that'd be helpful. I want to avoid our major supports. Grab that. Where's all our frickin'... Did I use them all? I think I used them all in Robust Legend Plus for the most part. Yes, sir. All right, we'll just grab some energy attack there and energy attack here. That's fine. We'll just go straight energy attack. See how it goes. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, Frosty. I'm not very good. And yeah, I don't have Storm, so. Thank you. Yeah. Well, you can filter them like this. You can put like attack up top. I don't think I can actually sort leadership up to the top. But yeah, you can put your attack strikers up top. So let you see it. What's up, James? Oh, can you actually sort by the ability? See if I can remember next time we come in. Show me that, because I think maybe I just don't know what you're talking about. And I like to learn new things. If my brain will let me. Move. Oh, gosh. Nice. That was quick for Thor. That felt good. Yeah, I know. I'm not lining up the procs on Thor like ever. And I probably should be. It would be helpful. Damn, I really wanted to rip through that. Nice, okay. Good, and then we've got the big rotation to start here. Get our proc. Good charge. 504. Into the tier 3. Nice, and we should line up the procs for a bunch of damage. Let's go. That's how you do this. Gonna attack again. Let's get another one with the procs. Full rotation this time. 2. There we go. Charge up the proc. 50436. Go, go, go. Burn him into the final phase. Go, go, go. A little extra damage. Start charging the proc. Should have started sooner. Get our proc charged. And 5, 4, 0, 3. Bam. 1, 2. Let's go. All we need is to be not stunned. Come on. 5, 4, 3. And the 6, and that's it. Tell me that ain't 100 seconds. Is it? I don't remember. What is that? How far are we? We're way off. We're way off, guys. So, we need to shave a lot of time off that. Holy shit. Like, a lot of time. 20 seconds. So, yeah, wait, what am I even talking about? No. Yeah, 60. Yeah, this needs to be 130, right? One minute is 60 seconds. Oh, 100-second challenge. Thank you. I'm high. It's 100 seconds, right? Not a minute and a half. It's 100 seconds. So 140. Only 10 seconds. Do you guys think we can do it? I don't think we can do it with Thor. We need to save. We need to save Storm. She'll cook it easy, dude. I just got to remember. See if you guys can help me remember. I get in the groove with the stream and I forget. Like when we're doing the tier 4, the Black Order and stuff, I'm going to be tempted to use Storm, but we won't need to. And if we have Kang, I need to remember to save her. Because she'll get us that 100-second easy, dude. I think we could probably have done it with Thor. If I had lined up the procs on the first rotation to actually hit the Mighty Judgment proc with to line up both procs with the tier 3, tier 4 combo, it would have ripped through those early phases a lot faster. Yeah. Well, we'll give it a shot. That was closer than I thought then, so not too bad. Too bad. I don't know why I always feel like it's 90 seconds. I forget it's 100, not 90. But anyways, we're close. We're close, man. Looking good. Now I'm mad at Kang, so let's do this. I'm mad at you. Now we're going to punch you in the face with Venom, with Gamora, really hard. Because she's been carrying Vulture's dead ass for, whatever, a week for us. So let's give her another proper support and let her rip, dude. There we go. That'll work. Let's go. Stage 1. Let's cook this sucker. We got 2 more runs. I'll probably save her just in case. All basics, physical. Oh, sure. Some ignore dodge. Why not? Just in case, even though I know she's capped. And then we'll do some more physical damage. Let's go. That team is green. Oh, shoot. Damn it. James, I will go back into training. Actually, you know what? Dude, I'm like this sometimes. Like if I can't remember something, screw it. Start over. It's not going to hurt anything. I want to go back. I want to see this. Because I'll forget. We'll go back there again. I'll forget again to look at it. So let's take a peek and see. What am I not seeing here? Are you just like... I'm blind. What am I missing? Oh, ability. And but that'll just group your leaderships together, right? More than put them up top or anything. Yeah, and you can grab your recent strikers and stuff. Yes, sir. Okay, I got what you're saying. Yeah, you're talking about the ability tab like this, where it groups them together. All abilities? Oh, like right here? Is this what you're talking about? That's not all abilities. Okay, there's no all abilities. There's only all and ability. Am I missing something here? The one to the right? To the right? There's nothing to the right except for this menu. Yeah, what is going on? What are you saying, bro? Ability on the left, all abilities on the right? Click ability first. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks, brother. That's like a hard thing to explain, and that's really weird that it changes the second menu. And first of all, I have a feeling several people just learned something they didn't know. I'm going to be honest, because I have a feeling a lot of people did not know you could do that. So normally this menu just swaps between ascending and descending depending on what you're on. But if you actually click on the ability thing here, you can click all abilities. You can go in here and I can actually select leadership. This is what James is showing us, which is really handy when you have 1,000 strikers. So like if I'm just looking for damage, this is what James was talking about. Yeah, thank you, James. I had no idea, dude. That's very cool. Happy to show that to everyone. Thanks for sharing, man. That is actually helpful. Like, especially when you're right where we're at, where you've got too many strikers and you need to start sorting them. So thanks, dude. That'll help. Help make things easier, man. No, it's okay. It like was confusing. It genuinely was confusing. It's so weird that it like changes the drop down when you switch to another one. So weird. But very cool. Like I said, really good to know. Damage hell! We get a lot of those around here, TRN. What's going on, dude? TR Knowles, excuse me, TR Knowles 11. Or at least I get a lot of those, dude. I'm like, huh, I've been playing this game for years and I have never seen that. I got this all screwed up. Oh well, no big deal. We ain't going for the 100-second challenge here. There you go, let us out, let us out. Tear you up. Choo 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 choo. Oh yeah. Oh no. That dude tried to squash my melon. What a jerk. Which is that? Are you talking about the strikers, Jorge? Yeah, because like as we unlock new bosses, different characters go different places, different strikers get used. I will do that. I will like lock them all in place once we get a more consistent like grind. For now, like I said, we're unlocking new bosses, reserving different strikers. It just gets weird, man. So nice, a little bit of life seed. Good, good. Like to see it, man. Like to see it. We need that stuff, man. We need lots of that stuff. All right, one more clear here. Let's bang this out, get it done, take it away, Venom. Let him have it. I don't even care. Let's go. Deadpool's there. That's what matters. This one's for Goated. One's for you, Goat. I hope he's sleeping. Wouldn't that be crazy if Goated like actually fell asleep and is sleeping? Can only hope, man. I can only hope the dude is getting some sleep. But I have a feeling that's not what's going on, honestly. Are you talking about just like mythical cards? Oof! I was like, that's going to hurt bad. You talking about like mythical cards? Cause mainly just, yeah, dispatch farming, just again, like accumulating them from lots of places, events, dispatch farming. I do dimension missions, which gives me a lot of comic cards, and then I just rank all those up, which eventually become mythic cards. It's not a good like rate ranking them up, but that's just more mythic cards going on the pile, you know what I'm saying? And I tend to get the bulk of mine from farming dispatch, and I'm aware of that now because I haven't been farming as much dispatch lately, and our mythic cards are not stacking up nearly as fast as they were when I was. Yeah, just push the highest one you can do with a reasonable clear time. You have to make sure that like on repeats farming it, there'll be like a variation in how quickly your team can clear. Like yesterday I posted 2 pictures. One was of a clear I did with Thor, Storm, and Doctor Strange, and they had 40 seconds left on the clock. And then I did a clear with Null, Storm, and Doctor Strange, and they cleared it with like 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. However, those times were a lot closer together after repeat runs. So it wasn't consistent. That run that Null did was just like a freak. Everything lined up and they cleared through it super fast. Anyways, all that to say, just make sure that you can clear the stage consistently before you set it up to leave it running, because you'll likely fail after a couple runs if you don't check. And then it'll stop all your progress and you'll be bummed when you come back to it. Nice. That was dumb. I should have like done those like sequentially so they all hit instead of trying to do my rotation. Where's my pizza pie? Boo! Go. Yeah! ER Knowles knows what's up. That's what we did, man. We're sitting on dispatch level 50. We've been sitting at dispatch level 50 since like, I don't know what, day 130, something like that. Back in there somewhere. We were farming that hard, man. It was crazy. Round that out. I love dispatch mode. You should love dispatch mode too. Got another juicy like 174 Titan component packs out of dispatch rewards this morning when I picked them up. What was that? Maybe last night or something. Just another giant crit. Crazy, man. Crazy. It's crazy. And still, dude, it's funny. I meant to mention this. I wanted to talk about like RNG and luck and people who feel like they're not finding premium drops. To this day, on this account, we have never seen a CTP, a P card, or even an Odin's Blessing from Dispatch. In all of the time on this account. Speaking of Odin's Blessings, cha-ching! And that's okay. Like, most of our premium hits have been Awakened ISOs. I actually think I'm lying. I think we might have gotten one Odin's Blessing from Dispatch. But almost all of our premium hits have been fully Awakened ISO 8s. And that's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. So yeah, you keep grinding, man. We've gotten luck in other places, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's that combination approach. Keep throwing darts at the board, at all the boards that you can see, until you start landing some bullseyes. Right, let's pick up some extra Norn Stones of Chaos. We are rich, baby. We are rich. Let's go, man. We're gonna be tier 2 characters like nobody's business up in here. Oh yeah. Jeez, we have more fun stuff to do. All right, man, let's go. Let's go shopping. Get in, bitch. We're going shopping. All right. Let's unlock this. Oh, boo. It's just a little conversation. I'm excited to get back to the tier 4 mats. I'm like, it's only going to be real once I claim the first 50 tier 4 mats out of this thing. Then it's going to be real, and I'm going to be really excited about it. Let's go shopping, man. I'm ready. Let's go shopping. We're not going to be able to hit the zombie survival shop until it resets, but that's okay. No problem. We'll just wait. We'll just go through the other ones. Let's check our resources first. See how we're doing. How we looking? We need more Soul of the Faltine. So we're going to be buying probably 2 Soul of the Faltine, 1 Carbonadium, is what I'm thinking. Looks pretty good. CTP suggestions. Heck yeah, Shavendra. We'll get to some account help here. Remind me, and we'll take a look at your account, bro. Take a peek. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this stuff purchased, man. Let's go spend some tokens. Alliance first. And I think this is where we'll buy the Carbo. And we'll catch our Soul of the Faltine up. And then as we progress through the next week, 12 days, guys, we've got 12 days to get this tier 4 done. As we progress through next week, our ratio should shift a little more and balance right back out to where we want it. So this is going to be our Carbonadium, because we only get 200 here instead of 300. So we'll take a little less in the Carbo department, which is fine. And then let's go ahead and head in here And I am going to use some Team Battle Arena tokens to expedite this particular tier 4. I'm holding off on this, man, just because we're not... I don't know if this is going to be a good, bad choice. I don't know. But I'm starting to stack up a lot of this stuff, and we don't have the resources to be building a bunch of elite gear right now. So I feel like I'm just kind of dumping tokens out that I don't need to spend, especially with Shadowlands tokens being really generous with Demiurge. So I am buying the Godstone 100%, and I recommend you all do as well. But not as keen to buy that every time right now. We are going to pick up Soul of the Faltine here. There it goes. Nice. Sorry, CTP, we love you, but you'll have to wait. And then I'm just about ready to pick up another shop purchase here. So maybe we'll get the Carbonadium. Maybe we'll get one more Soul of the Faltine. I don't know, but we'll spend out some more. I don't care. I want the tier 4, not that particular CTP chest right now. And if you guys are wondering, let me just show you really quick. Bit of a tangent here, but it's super related to this. Our CTPs are starting to look better, guys. Rage, competition, greed, rage, judgment, conquest, rage. I mean, we need another rage or 3. We could use some mighty rages. Obviously, we have another mighty energy in our bags waiting for somebody. We've got a mighty authority in our bags waiting for somebody. So CTPs are looking better. These events were really helpful for us. So I'm not too scared to use a little bit of these tokens to help expedite this tier 4 to get us those 3 World Boss Legend Plus, clears as soon as possible. Yes, sir. And we got our 7,000 here as well. So we're going to come in, and I think we grab Soul of the Faltine here again. So let's do that. Spectacular. Here's the thing. What is going on? Why am I in Plat 2? What the fudge is happening? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have answers. Quit looking at me. I don't know. This is the team we're running. I should be losing so freaking much. It's crazy. But what am I doing? Still, I avoid tier 4 sentry at all costs. That's like my number one thing. I avoid tier 4 sentry. And I'm using Hela because A, that's very helpful, but also it's going to help obliterate the opponent's sentries, Wolverines, Magics, blah, 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 like over half the characters. Adam Warlock, she's clutch in Otherworld Battle right now. And there's also this 500% damage to super villains, which means my Null gets crushed, but his immortality helps, and he's very, very strong. So I still run him because I don't have a better option, too. What am I going to bring in Black Widow instead of Null? I don't think so, man. This is how noob PvP works. I care about this stuff, but it matters far less in the mid tiers of Otherworld Battle. And I'm just looking for tier 3s and never fighting tier 4 sentries for the most part. And somehow we're almost to the top end of Platinum, and we have still been completing our daily challenges. So I don't know, man. Good to see it. Good to see it. But pretty spooky. All right, so now things should be looking a little better. There we go. Now we're looking cushy. So we need to get, what are we targeting here? 6.5, right, is about where we want to be. Hey, what's going on, Rahman? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day, my friend. Thanks for being here. We're targeting like 6 and 5, something like that, right? Is what we're hoping for. I don't think that's what we're going to end up with, but we're going to try, man. We're going to try. We get zombie survival, so we get more mats there. We're going to get another team battle arena. We might be good, guys. Holy crap. I will be... You guys will probably see me more excited than you've ever seen me on this stream if we can get 9 tier 4s before 6 months is up. To me, that is a huge deal. Insane. I'm shooting for 6. 5 can maybe do it. I think 6 is... Let me check, guys. Sorry. I don't usually do this stuff on stream, but let me peek real quick. Just so we know. I believe it is closer to 6. We don't get any discounts anymore. We're done, man. We used all our tier 4 discounts. Lackety splat as soon as we could. Which is good, good, good. Let's see. We just want tier 4 costs, man. There it is. Ba-boom. I don't want to go in Discord, so we're doing it this way. It's going to be about... Yeah, over 6. You need over 6. Just over 6 is the average. Just over 6. So we'll see. Hopefully we can land somewhere in there. I don't know. It's going to be close. It's actually going to be close, though, which is crazy. What I was sitting there trying to calculate, guys, is we're going to move through this a couple times, at least like 2 times, right? Probably 2 more times. So we're looking at 150. What's up, Varun? We're looking at 150 of each tier 4 material just out of the rest of Timeline Quest before this ends. And then we're also able to purchase from Zombie Survival. And this week, we're going to be able to purchase twice. So we'll be able to get 2 purchases from the Zombie Survival shop, and then we'll have another purchase from Team Battle Arena. So we're actually looking like we might be able to pull this off, guys. Which is, oh my gosh, you guys, I think this is gonna happen, you guys. Holy shite. Like, we might get up to like 6K, dudes. And then we've got another 50 of each material here as well that we will get before day 180. So woo, man, woo, let's go. I know Nadar's over here like, dude, like breaking the game, trying to figure out how to get transcended potential materials. Oh, I hope you get them, bro. I'm rooting for you. I'm watching. All right, man, let's claim all these. Let's keep it moving. That was a big tangent. I wanted to get those tier 4 mats. Fun to go shopping like that for me. I really enjoy collecting these materials. They're kind of the big, like, you know, they're the biggest, they're the highest advancement we got in the game. They're a big deal. So that's what we're monitoring. And we'll get a little more SOF from GBR today. I think we need to purchase more Soul of the Faltine still. We'll see. It might be even. It might be like 1 more Carbo at 300 and then 2 more Soul of the Faltine purchases. Oh, yeah. And then Life Seed. Let's double check, man. I know I'm kind of like stalling out here. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Let's check Life Seed. It's going to be 1,250 for skills. We're going to need more Life Seed. Yeah, and then so we need 2,250 Life Seed total is what we're going to need. So we'll monitor the Life Seed. What I'll probably do, y'all, is save the purchases for right before we're ready to tier 4. And that way we can get the best gauge on what we need, which makes the most sense, right? So now we'll save. And then when we get ready to tier 4, we'll look at our materials. If we need to buy Life Seed, that's what we'll get. If we need Soul of the Faltine, that's what we'll get. And we'll try and make it happen, man. We will do our best. All right, guys, let's get into Alliance Battle here. Clean this thing out. What do we got today? Super Villain, Speed Villain, and Hulk. Don't worry, Hulk. We're coming, baby. We're coming. We got you, brother. We're going to fix you right up. Brother Hulk. We're going to fix you right up, brother. All right. Who smells like Mythic Rifts? It ain't me. Yeah, Saturdays, baby. Saturday. Get that Captain America rift. Yo, we got a 4-star Crescent artifact out of a rift yesterday. Thanks, Jensen Chaos. Hey. Yeah, that was really nice. I think that might be the first time. I think it's the first time we've seen that on this account. Nice little reroll pickup off of Dimension Rift. Nice to find. Oh, gotcha, Pyro. Yeah. Yeah, man. I was thinking that's part of like, I think a lot of people sleep on Dimension missions because they're hungry for energy. We got more places that use the materials from Dimension missions now, and I think a lot of people don't run them and that are really surprised when they run out of certain materials like Dimension Debris, Gear Up Kits, Component Packs, Blueprints, stuff like that. Dimension Missions does have like currency that is exclusive to it, and before there wasn't much use for any of it. Gear Up Kits, yeah, Dimension Debris, yeah, but the other stuff was just for upgrading the shops, and even that was a few years old. But now that they've added the Elite Gear enhancements, we have way more demand for those materials. So Dimension Missions, let's go. Free to play. How we looking, man? We're doing real good, man. Time's looking real good. Some biometrics, nice. You tips for dimension shifters in Epic Quest, by the way, without using rank up tickets. Ooh, those are annoying. So, for the shifters, thanks, Jerry. Good for right now. I appreciate the invite, though. Oh, we need to spend some energy, man. Where am I going? Where am I going? The wrong way. Run away. Run away. So, you're talking about, like, Colossus, right? Excuse me. Excuse me. Stupid X-Men. Stupid X-Men. You're talking about, like, Colossus, right? So, there's not a lot of tips, except for force closing the app if you don't see the shifter. So, like, you can go into the stage. If the shifter shows up, run it, get the shifter bio. If it doesn't, you can force close the app, and then it won't use one of your entries. And a lot of people do this. It's excruciating. It's what I did to get him to tier 2. I used 1 or 2 6-star mega rank up tickets on these kind of guys because they're really, really annoying at times. And Colossus in particular, I think, is one of the ones that is extremely annoying. And maybe one of the ones where it is worth using the 6-star ticket for a couple reasons. One of those being that this Epic Quest has the X-Men material missions in it. So you're always in a hurry on an early account to unlock the Icarus. The X-Men material missions, so Colossus gets in your way. And then also Colossus, you want to get him to tier 2. So using a 6-star mega rank up ticket lets you then farm the bios still, right, to tier 2 him. Because you're still going to want to tier 2 him for PvP. And to do that, you're obviously going to have to farm the biometrics. So I cheat him up. Hey, goated, there you are, brother. We were wondering where you were at. I hope you were sleeping, man. Yeah, we did. You got brought up more than once, brother. So, yeah, that's sort of my suggestion here. Ryu didn't. Yeah, and it's kind of applies to all of them, but then just consider the urgency of the quest, right? So, like, I probably wouldn't use one for Clea, man, unless you're really hungry for Doctor Strange. This is one where you can just be patient. It sucks. Oops, I can't even get into the right thing here. It's not memories. It is the Dark Dimension. Excuse me. The shifter bios here, it's the same thing, but with Clea, there's nothing in this quest except for getting Doctor Strange that you need. So, hey, nice, dude. Hope that went well, goated. You're not in as big of a hurry here because there aren't any missions to unlock or anything, so maybe don't use a rank up ticket. It's up to you and how many you have. But like, yeah. I'll tell you what, another tip, I guess you use one here because I don't know how else to do this. Did we ever figure that out? They leave you stranded. What are you supposed to do here? I'm missing something. But I don't know what it is. There's no shifter bios for Victorious to get anywhere. And the mission that I'm on is to rank up Victorious to 3 stars. So are they literally just assuming that you're going to use tickets? I am very confused about this Epic Quest. Very confused. Because, yeah, there just need to be shifter bios here, and they're not here. Yeah, okay. Do they know? This is bad, man. Twisted World, what? I don't know, but anyways, what we're doing, while we're talking about it, that reminds me, we need to go in here and rank this sucker up because I don't know any other way to do it, man. It's the only way I know. You could use single rank up tickets, 1, 2, and 3 star, but those are like rarer than the 6-star ticket. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to use this so we can get the quest done. I just want to get it done. I want Mr. Fantastic released from his prison, and I want Victorious. So that's what we're doing, dude. Is ranking her up. And then I'm just going to double check, because you know how I do, and make sure there isn't somebody else that we need to use it on. And there isn't. The thing is, the only other thing is A-Bomb, right? And with Abomination, I'm not sure I want to use the Mega Tier 2 on him. It just does not feel awesome. So, yeah, we're good to rank up Victorious. Let's go, man. Let's do it. 2-2. Unlock the secret. 6-star Mega rank up ticket. Oh, yeah, the Galactic Imperative. Yeah, Phyla-Vel I just did manually, dude. It took a long time, and I just did it the way you gotta do it. Yeah, I think, well, I might have cheated 1 or 2 steps with Phylavel. All right, Goated, take it easy, brother. Have a good flight. I don't know where you're going, but I hope it goes really well. Fly safe, bro. Yeah, with Phylavel, I might have cheated with like 1 or 2 single rank up tickets. I might have like taken her from 3 to 4 with a ticket. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, you can cheat them. The Galactic Imperative, if you're building Star-Lord, is another one where you might feel some pressure to expedite it so that you can get Star-Lord built up. I mean, it's up to you, bro. They're annoying. Good question though. Like, and then yeah, like with the ones where you don't have the like, I don't even know which ones those are at this point. But who does this one have you rank up? I don't remember. Oh, I probably used a ticket here too. Yeah, I hate shifter bios, man. So yeah, there you go. Wow. I hate them more than I thought. In fact, when I think about it, if I'm going to be totally honest with you, man, I think I might have used a ticket on Clea. I think I used a ticket on Colossus. I've now used a ticket on Victorious. I used at least partial ticketing on Phylavel. And this one I haven't done yet. And then I used a ticket on Ares. So to answer your question, I think I hate shifter bios. And I think I cheated my way past almost all of them. Now that we get the 6-star mega rank up tickets. And I'm thinking about it, and I think we just used them like, oh, well, we've got an extra one. I might as well. And then on the beginning of my account, I was given several. So I was the same thing. I was like, oh, I've got an extra one. Might as well. So I did. Now that we're looking at it and I'm breaking it down, man, yeah. Shifter bios are a pain in the ass and they stall you out for a long time. So interesting. So yeah, there you go. There's our 3-star Victorious, which is real nice, man. And then we got Timeline Battle Participation. So I'll get on that and I'll keep this thing moving. Just want to get them done. And then next, there's not much next. We'll do the first family, get it done, and then I'll start working on the Goblin Queen so that we can get Exodus mainly. I want to pull Exodus out of this thing, start building him up so we can use Exodus, and just so we have the character. I like to unlock every character that we can and build them up. You know what I'm saying? Well, we did for some look, Baki. We were like halfway there, bro. Come on. We were like halfway there. We were like minimus maximinus or something like that. That's pretty good. Minimus maximinus. That's where we were at. Not quite min max, you know, just below it. All right, man, I'm getting distracted. Let's get back into our alliance battle here. Finish these up. Glad we got that done. I almost forgot to use that ticket on Victorious, and I might have forgot for some time if I hadn't gone in there and done that. Ooh, not a lot of options here. Yeah, I think this is what we use. Matt gives us a all attacks, all defense team up with Green Goblin, which is really nice. All right, let's see what we can do here. I still have not relearned Gwenpool. I need to do that, but today's not the day. So we're just going to get a score, see how we do. Yeah, I know, right, Ghost? A little bit of that. Just to make things take longer. You know how it is, man. Yeah, they gotta make their buck. Still probably stalling a little too long on the 5 there, but shh. Oh, you know, I didn't switch my striker, but I think we have the right one by some miracle. I think we have the right one still. Oh man, that's right. That was the other thing I was trying to get down that I kept screwing up. Doing 5, 3, 4, 1, 2. I need to start getting 3, 4 burned into my brain. Oh, come on. Doesn't matter. It don't matter. Not gonna be a great score. That's okay. That's okay, man. They don't all need to be. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on with the 3. Totally missed it. This is terribly sloppy. Terribly sloppy. Aren't you gonna jump to the center? Don't you want to? Aren't you feeling like it? Am I tripping? I'm gonna waste it. I should have saved it, because this guy's jumping in the middle. Right now. No, am I tripping? Am I on the wrong thing? Man, I'm sleeping over here. I was a jump ahead. And that cost me everything. As long as we get to 10 mil, that's all I care about for this one. Oof, yeah, this got ugly, but that's alright. Hit the zero. Golly, that got screwed up so bad. Wow, we needed that too. You know what? You know what, guys? Just bear with me here. This is so ugly. You gotta start it over. There ain't no putting lipstick on Dish Piggy. I was gonna barely hit 10 mil if it does, so. Let's try that again. A little more zest on this one. A little more zest. Still working that in my brain so it goes slow. And I need to save like the 2. I want to save, I think. So I can go 5, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then we go 0, 5, 3, 4. Sure, 1. Save the 2. Yeah, hit the 6. And then the 2. And then 5, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then we can do that, 3, 4, 1, 2, 6. And I should have saved the 2 again because it doesn't quite come off cooldown in time to do that efficiently. Too soon? Too soon. Rough. Rough skis. Way too soon. Oh, sure, if you want, man. Yeah, that would be great, Jorge. It's like, here, watch, dude. Is it more like this? More like that. Like that. It's like right when she throws the gift or something like that. Yeah, it's way quicker than I'm doing. What's going on, Jorge, is I'm like trying to rework how I play Gwenpool in my brain while I'm playing. I'm like reworking it, and there's so many things I need to change, and that is one of them. The rotation I'm using, basically what I need to do that I haven't done yet, this is what I've been doing, is I go find Bob Sarge's video, I watch it at normal speed, I figure out if there's anything that doesn't apply to me because I don't have certain characters, don't have certain, you know what I mean, like I'm not using Doctor Strange's spacesuit for ABX, you know what I'm saying? And I'll watch it through normally. This is what I did with Storm, to check for that, and then I'll slow it down to like 0.75 speed. And then I'll watch exactly what he's doing, go through the rotation, and burn it in my old pickled smoky brain. You know what I'm saying? It like takes, because I've been playing for so long, I have a lot of bad habits, and it's hard to like burn them out of your mind. And that's like part of the process right now. So my rotation's really slow. I'm doing it on a numpad, so that's why the 5 is stalling so long. I've been doing this. I've been for a long time. I've been going 5, 4, 3, 2, right? But I don't want to do that anymore. So what I'm doing is I'm intentionally slowing myself down, so I will go 5, 3, 4, 2. Because I keep hitting the 4 before the 3. So I'm trying to like slow myself down and make myself remember to do it right. That kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Practice, practice, practice. And then on the lives sometimes, yeah, I'm just like muscling through it. Just kind of doing whatever. So. And sometimes a numpad is just a cumbersome SOB. What can I say? That was terrible. I really, again, that's like one of those things I'm watching for, right? We really want to be going like 5, 3, 4, and then 5, 3, 4. Excuse me, it's like 5s. Whenever the tier 4 comes up, I'm hitting it too late. Basically, is what it comes down to. You don't stall the tier 3 out or the tier 4 out and hit it. Sorry. Back that up. For the longest time, I was just doing like my rotation, tier 4, tier 3. And that is terrible. with Gwenpool. It is really bad. It's really important that you pop the tier 4 as soon as you can in that rotation. And I'm preaching to the choir. You guys are all, we've been talking about this for a long time. As soon as you can in that rotation so that the buff can build up, because it takes time for it to get to maximum effectiveness. So you need to hit it. And then I did it again. You need to, and see, and this is why I just kind of bully through them sometimes on stream. Cause like, dude, there's so much stuff for me to min-max, and like when you're kind of a perfectionist and you start getting into doing this right, get ready to be like Desmond D. Whale sitting here doing this 1,000 times, resetting the run, because it's real easy to screw up. Real easy. Right there, like that, just like that. That's what I'm looking for. Boom, boom, we go around, we come back in with the 2, let the 5 cool down, 5, 3, 4, 1, 2, boom. That's what I'm looking for, at least for now. And then, yeah, we could cinch up the rotation, and now it's 0, 5, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oops, and the 6. Wrong rotation. Should have been the 2, left the 1 open, so that we can dive back in with the 1. After the 3 circles, 5, 3, 4, 3, 4, I said 1, 2. Something like that. Did the exact same thing again, although I'm not sure it's the worst, because like you can just go into the 2 right there, 5, 4, 3. Excuse me. You're gonna go 0, 5, 3, 4, 1, 2, 6. Boom! I'm glad I made that line up. And with the proc, nice. Yeah, I don't know if it's better to like, this rotation's terrible. It's not right, like the whole rotation's off. It's just not even the right one. That's why I need to go back to basics, man. I gotta go back and start from scratch. It's closer now than it was, but it's still not right. But it is still not right. We are in ABX, not ABL. Make sure we time the cancel right, which might cost us a tiny bit of damage in the tier 3 skill, but that's okay. Go. Another big rotation here. 5, 0, 3, 4, 1, 2, 6. I'm almost thinking those are nice because they build up your tier 4, but the problem is not your tier 3. And since I'm using the wrong rotation and just basically sleeping on the tier 4, instead of using it every time it comes up, I'm sleeping on it and then lining it up for this rotation, which is not necessarily what you want to be doing. It's pretty suboptimal. So here I don't, yeah, he's going to jump center. We're going to need the tier 4 one more time. We'll go 5, 0, 3, 4, 2. I should have just have left it on the 2. Didn't realize we didn't have the tier 3. And then we'll go 5, 3, 4, 1, 2, 0, 6. Try and get in some extra damage here. Into the 1, 2. 5, 3, 4, 1, 2. 8 seconds left. I'm gonna go 5, 0, 3, 4, 2, 6. With enough time, boom, to land the damage, and that's an okay-ish score. That'll work, man. That'll work. What's up, Al? What's going on, dude? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming and hanging out, man. It is good to see ya. All right, that'll work for us, man. That's plenty of score. We got our mythic chest. We like that. We like that. I think we could score quite a bit. It's on my list, man. It's on my list. Our Gwenpool scores could be a lot better. We will get to it. For now, oh boy. What is this? Yeah, combat human male. Dude, there's no way our Hulk outscores our Venom on this day. I think that's just an old setup. There's no way. Soon, there's a way, but not right now. No shot. No shot. And then do we have, surely we've got a better lead. Yeah, like, I mean, come on. We can do that. We can do something. Oh, Weapon Master support. Yeah, that's it right there, right? Yeah, some more guaranteed crit, ignore dodge, skill damage, bonus damage. That looks good. Hulk lead. Hulk lead? How would I put Hulk in the lead? What? You said what? Hulk in the lead? Hell no. And if I was using Hulk, just to be clear, I also would not have him in the lead because of our setup, we don't have the right supports. Dark Individual, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? We don't have the proper supports. So actually, if you look at this, Hulk just ends up getting like damage reduction or something at basic defenses and then 30% HP, and Red Guardian actually gives 35. So Red Guardian is actually the better lead for us on this account. But get them both out of here because I don't want either of them right now. We're going to do a setup like this where we get Phys Attack and support. We get Weapon Master support for Venom, and then we got Venom. What's up, Bilal? How you doing? Bilal Khan, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Let's get this thing started, man. That's good enough. That's GED for me. If you had Taskmaster's uniform, then you could have done Hulk lead. Yeah. Yeah. Right? No. Yeah. Because you'd run M'Baku. Yeah. Yes. We don't have the right setup for Hulk, though. Our Hulk is terrible. He gets really bad scores right now. That's something we're working on fixing. So right now... Oh, man. Really? Dude, you are in luck, Bilal. We got just recently posted day 1 through 7 guide, which talks about how to beat Null, as well as a Null World Boss Legend guide, as well as tomorrow morning, barring anything catastrophic, I'll be throwing up part 2 of the new player account guide, which should have even more helpful info for you. So lots of guides on the channel for you to check out, my friend, if you're just starting a new account. Especially a lot of tips for World Boss Legend and stuff. Let's see if we can't get a decent score here. Oops. Yeah, that's crazy. That is like crazy high. God, Venom's good. No, you're in the worst spot. Whoa, get out of there, Venom. V-pad, baby. Where is it? Gimme. Oh, this is terrible. This is awful. This is awful. Get in there. I want as much of that in the rotation as possible. Get out of the way of those explosions. Don't get stunned. There we go. Line that up, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get one more rotation in here with the bonus. Or at least most of it. That, and then we'll go 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shoot. I want to move. I'll let him swing on me one more time. And reposition. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch. Okay, he's going center. Nice. And we go 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. Oh, I screwed up. That's alright. It's nothing big. Definitely should have picked up that might before I started that rotation. That was silly. So here comes, so I don't know if this is crazy. Yeah, but I'm gonna like do one more rotation for the points, leave the Odin's Might, then I'm gonna grab it, hit the 6, hit the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, get my ass out of the way. Let's go like that. Let's move again. He's gonna swing. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Move my ass, please. There we go. 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, move my ass. And that is a decent score for our Venom, man. Dude, we were scoring like 2.5 with Hulk. So, ooh, yeah. Not bad, Venom. Venom's got a rage. Venom's got a rage. So, there you go. But man, not too shabbical. Not too shabby at all. All right. I don't know. We can record that. I mean, we can record that one. Let's see what I've got on the books. Let's see, that's going to be snare skis. The old snare skis. Where are we at? What are we? Hero. Combat human male. Combat villain male. No. No. Combat hero. There it is. Combat human. Combat human, not combat hero. Combat human. We had Becky. Becky. We had some Taskmaster. Mr. Tony Masters himself. And then we had Venom. For a score of whatever that was, 4.8 we get? 4.7. 4.7 mil. Let's go, man. All right. That ain't half bad. And then what do you get, Gwen Pool? 11.3. 3 mil, and we ran Gwenpool. And we ran. What did we run? Oh, yeah. Green Goblin. And Mac. Whoa, no. Cancel. And I don't. Scorpion. I always just call him Mac. I was like, I don't even know this guy's name. All right, there we go, man. On the record. On the record with them scores. All right, dudes. All right, my folks. It's time for account help, man. That's about all there is to that, dude. Let's make sure we wrap up our gameplay here. Clear out dispatch. I have way too much energy. I'm just going to blast out some dimension missions really fast. Unless we're capped on boost points. And then I might just do one more GBR. Yup. Let's just do one more GBR real quick. And then I'll do my Multiverse Saga or whatever those are. And we will head into some account help real quick. I'm not going to do too much today, but we'll look at a few accounts. Like I said, I'm going to try and space it out through this week. Get us a couple extra accounts looked at throughout the week. All right. How's everybody doing in here? Not all, Bilal. You can't clear all. What happens is like Loki comes out the gate swinging really, really hard. So he's really strong early on in the game with that uniform and that 5th skill. But once you get towards later dispatch and as your account starts to build up, Loki sort of falls off and just covers Alliance battle days. Because there'll be better characters once you get like really built up on your account. A team like Doctor Strange lead, Storm, and Thor, or like I was using Storm and Null because my Null is really strong, will work better than Loki. And Loki is also all about manual play. Loki is not very good at auto playing stuff. He's okay, but because you can't like target how his skills are used, he doesn't work as well in auto. So that to say, early on in the game, when you're pushing through dispatch stages, he's really good because that's when you're playing manually and really pushing. But he won't clear all the way. No. And in fact, me and Nadar, it's funny, Nadar was running a free-to-play account, like pretty much in tandem with the test account we just did. And we both got completely stuffed on 10-2. 10-2 was the stage that it was just like, nah, bro. Hit the showers. You need to go get some more power before you be clearing this stage. That's where you need like level 72 and stuff. You got to go clear Null, get your potential found, and then get up to level 72. Because the difference in monster level starts to get in the way too much. Yeah. Maybe. I think she's alien though, isn't she? Good transcended characters. Gamora is good. Sif is a decent to good support. Transcended characters struggle a lot. Human Torch is good, but only good in World Boss Legend. So kind of a one-trick pony. Who else for transcended potential is good? I think there's a couple more supports in there. Yeah, like Ghost Panther, Valkyrie, some of the supports you unlock through dimension missions. And then mostly just World Boss Legend unlocks after that for the easy ones. And then there are some more complicated answers to that. Like some of the crazier supports, the more niche supports are Transcended Potential characters. But not a ton of Transcended Potential DPS. Did we just kill that guy? I literally was like talking. Did I attack the boss? You guys were there. I checked out. That was crazy. I was just having a conversation. I think maybe I just stood there through that whole thing. Did I attack with M'Baku? I was just talking to you guys. That was hilarious. Thanks for the carry. Oh, shoot. My brain just like, just like totally checked out for that run. That was funny. It was just a test. I was just seeing if you guys were paying attention. That's all. Alrighty. You know we got to grab these. I'm going to hit the craft menu really quick, just so I don't forget, man. This is the cancer in this. And do your timeline battle entries. Don't be like me, man. Don't... Ooh, can't believe I missed those. But no big deal. Like I said, at least I didn't miss the event. Like, we still have plenty of time to get the timeline battle entries. Yeah, there it is, dudes. 50 of each material every time we can run through this. Let's go. Let's go. That's amazing. Let's spend some energy, in fact. Let's try and get that. Give me just a minute. We're going to get into account help. Like I said, I just like to get all this set up. My energy is way overcapped. We need to hit these. We're still looking for these last couple emblems. It'll be nice when we hit them, man. It's rare getting these last couple. Down to the last few. Yeah, we'll probably take him to tier 4 at some point. Not sure when that'll be. I wonder if we'll ever get him a uniform. Is a thing I wonder from time to time. Oh, I always run into this issue. Like, how can I spend a little more energy? I know. Who were we after? Satana. Perfect time to run these. Perfect time. Huh. What the hell was that? Did you guys see that? The heck is this? MODOK's chair. Okay, cool. I can use 3 of MODOK's chair. Why not? Sounds good. There we go. Get some Satana bios to start working her up to tier 2. So, good place to dump a little bit of energy. And then I'm not really worried about timeline quests. We're spent down really far. I just wanted to get our energy below cap before we start doing account help. So, dang, there we go. What's going on in here anyways? Oh, nice. We're almost to the next singy. Very cool. Alrighty. I think that's good, man. Let's do some account help. Who wants some answers? Who do we got? What do you say? Isn't Sif better lead than M'Baku? I have to check. Maybe it's going to be really tight because Baku's support is really good. Yeah, exactly what Nadar just said. So, probably not. As weird as that is, man. I also don't think we could use Sif there because it didn't meet the requirements of the day. Am I tripping? Maybe she did. Did she? No. What? No. Yeah. There's combat human male. She's like an alien female. That is like way off. But yeah, in general, I think it comes down to M'Baku's support artifact and the fact that her support is like boss damage and M'Baku's support is just more general. So tends to be pretty good. All right, let's see here. We got one. Who else? We had someone here who had a question. Do that. Did I miss somebody? Yes, Jose. What's up, bro? Let's take a look. All right, we got 3. Let's get this thing started. We're going to take a look at these 3 real quick. I actually wouldn't know for GBR. It would be hard for me to know how boss damage scaling goes up against M'Baku's support. It would be really difficult for me, just from the gameplay I've done, to be able to give you an answer there. All right, what we got going on here? 138 agent badge. Nice, nice. 4 gemmers. Nice 5 gem on the yellow. Need a red. Just a work in progress. Keep on working. That looks good for where you're at. Nice, nice card set, man. I think we've looked at this account, but I think it's been a while, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a bit. Man, that Luna Snow card's looking spicy. Let's see what's going on over there. What do we got here? Mind Resist Blue. Oh, our old friend Mind Resist Blue. 2 Mind Resist Blues. Ouch. Yeah, this card's a full reroll. But hey, that happens, man. Happens. And then someday proc on the bottom. This is probably going to be replaced soon, so I won't bother. This could be rolled better, but you're using your mythic cards, I'm sure. Oh, nice. You have Ghost Rider. Woo! Let's go, dude. Yeah, so definitely don't roll that. You don't give a shoot about it. You got Ghost Rider waiting in the wings. Blue, poison resist, blue crowd control time, and blue attack speed. Lock the attack speed. And I would say that's probably it when you're ready to fix this. Like, maybe you hold on to the Pierce for now, but when you break this, when you start rolling it, I think attack speed is the only one you keep here. You can consider crowd control down, but because this is a PvE, a very clearly PvE set of cards, you may want to be stingy and go for the ignore defense here. It's up to you, though. And then that was Spider-Man. Let's take a look at this thing. Nice start, dude. Tragic bottom, though. That's too bad. Double resist and crit damage. I would re-roll this myself. Up to you, of course. I would want that proc and some better stats at like 5 or 6 quality than this setup. But again, you need to use mythic cards to roll for that, so you're probably busy with them. But if you do. And then energy attack's great, cooldown's great, crit damage is great, dodge is great. You've only got 2 stats on here that you'd probably want to re-roll. And I wouldn't do that until you're done with a lot of other things. So, yeah, good deal. Nice. Saving up those mythics for rerolls. I like it. Energy attack blue, great. Attack speed, red. Resist, defense. Yeah, this one's basically energy attack, unfortunately. So, you have to break Pierce on these eventually to, roll them and fix them up. So, this one, probably just energy attack. Roll the rest. Other than that, man, this is a really solid set of cards. If you've got Ghost Rider, that's like perfect, man. Perfect. You're technically missing Guardians of the Galaxy, but I'm not stingy about that. I think these cards are fine, especially for free to play, man. If you want to do that, you can replace one of these with Guardians, but I don't think it's mandatory. And then we've got nice little Rage, ignore dodge crit rate. And there's a Mighty Greed, nice. Good morning. And there's a Mighty Rage. Nice. What do you got? 200.9 per 1. Woo! Let's go. Max HP, Mini Rage. Nice. Mini Rage. Nice. Mighty Judgment. All right. Oh, you need one more Conquest here. Mighty Rage here. Nice. Checking your tier 4 situation here. So, Storm is like... you got some good options for tier 4s. When you get another Conquest, this will be nice with the 4-star artifact. Gwenpool with like a Rage would absolutely tear stuff up at tier 4. Yeah, I think those 2 are the ones I like the most. And then if you can get another Conquest, your Wolverine would be a really big piece for PvP. But especially with what you've got, Gwenpool maybe even first and then Storm, or Storm then Gwenpool. Storm before Wolverine now, because unless you have another Conquest in your bags, wait till you get a second Conquest and you can make him a Mighty Conquest to tier 4 him. That's my suggestion. And I think where you're at now, another PvE tier 4 would be nice. So Storm or Gwenpool would be a great addition to your roster of tier 4s. And yeah, you could do like Storm, Wolverine, Gwenpool. You could do Gwenpool, Wolverine, Storm. You could do Gwenpool, Storm, Wolverine. These are just great options, and they all have pretty good builds. You want a Rage here. I would go with Storm first, simply just because she's the goddess, and she's got a Mighty Rage, so hell yeah. What's up, Beer? What's going on, bro? Thanks for coming and hanging out, man. Yeah, I would go Storm, man. I would go Storm. Looks good. And then you've got M'Baku, Sif, Valkyrie. You got tons of support. Black Panther, Nick. You got them all, man. Looking really good. Checking if you're hiding any other spicy artifacts or uniforms down here. Coulson to tier 3 sometime soon. It'd be nice. Another support. That's good for you. Take it easy, Pyro. Have a great night, my friend. Thanks so much for hanging out, dude. Right on. Yeah, that looks good to me, man. That looks really good. Your account's looking great. And you've got some good pieces, man. Having Ghost Rider coming into that card set is really awesome. And then, yeah, these 3 are looking like your rock stars right here. All right, man. Hopefully that helps you out. Agent Venom for no. Good question. No. I mean, no, it's not. Because there's... okay. From a fully free-to-play perspective, all you need out of Agent Venom is him to be 1 star with the artifact and the uniform. The only thing leveling him up does is make him not die in... Maybe he dies in 3 hits in timeline battle instead of 1. You know what I'm saying? So... yeah, you got a 4-star artifact. I would get his uniform, but don't bother with a Mega Tier 2. There's no reason for it. Yeah, he has the artifact, so I would probably pick up the uniform on discount. Yeah, W. And good looking out, though, Goated. Yeah. But yeah, with the artifact, it's probably worth picking up the uniform, but don't waste the Mega Tier 2 ticket if you're free to play. There's no reason to. Like I said, the only benefit you get out of that is him dying in 2 hits, maybe, instead of 1 in timeline battle. And I'm kind of joking, you guys. I actually got razzed super hard by an Agent Venom and a Colossus in timeline battle. Yeah, I lost to Colossus like twice. Terrible. It's terrible. What is this? The hell is this, goat? What am I looking at? Who is this? How much energy and time should I actually put into this? Is this your other account? What is this? Explain yourself. Colossus is a great option, yes, for the Mega Tier 2 ticket. Absolutely. And absolutely awesome PvP support. Everyone's using him in timeline battle right now. It's very, very good. Definitely fits into a team battle arena team. Oh. Oh, brother. All right, well, what do you got going on? Oh, you're crazy. Don't make me look through all this, dude. Let's see. Damn, Nadar, you crazy, dog. What the fudge? This is your alt account? Oh. Damn. Whoa. That is wild, dude. Look, Goated, here's the deal, bro. Here's the deal. Excuse me. Take Wolverine to tier 4. There you go. That's what you got, man. You need to tier 4 your Wolverine. I don't know why you're slacking. You probably get Storm's newest uniform. And you quit messing around with your Deadpool, bro. What is this nonsense? I'm doing null, he says. When his Deadpool looks like this. He says, I'm doing null. You call yourself a Deadpool fan. Ooh, naughty. Don't let the dogs hear me do that. They'll think they're in trouble. All right. I don't know what you want me to tell you, Goated. This looks crazy, bro. You know what to do. You just want me to look at it. I'll tell you. No, for real, though. Let's not disrespect. Yeah, get Storm's new uni, obviously. I would just leave him in X of Deaths and take him to tier 4 just because you've got the build. Throw him in your team battle arena teams. What else? Nice, you got the support there. Probably not a priority for tier 4. You need to get Venom's, Deadpool's artifact. That shit from a selector or something, bro. That's your boy. You gotta give him the love, show him some respect. Yeah, and tier 4 your Gwenpool. I'm just kidding. Actually, this account, you probably don't care as much about tier 4 and Gwenpool. You have so many options. It's crazy, dude. The squirrel nut zipper herself. Queen Thanos. Crazy, dude. All right, man. Thinking Wolverine, Storm, Strange, and Null. Yeah, for sure, dude. That's like the block. I like that a lot. Why Null over Sentry? Is Sentry done? Oh, Sentry's got just doesn't have his uni. Interesting. Okay, I see. Yeah, I like that. Build up Null. Get his uni. While you're doing that, getting his uni and stuff, I don't know what kind of crystals you have. Yeah, get Storm. Build up. I mean, get Storm done first, dude. With this build, are you kidding me? And then, yeah, do Wolverine. Hell yeah, Nadar, you crazy, bro. You crazy, dog. All right, let's see what we got here. Diamond Bull 2204. 129 agent level. And let's see here. I know, right, dude? That's so much work, dude. Plus the main account, let's not forget, that we looked at on stream, which is like freaking insane, dude. Didn't we look at your main? Is there another one that's more impressive? What are you talking about? Crazy. Hey, nice sword here, man. Nice 6-gem blue sword. Looking good. Yeah, Wayne, it was you that asked, wasn't it? Or no, you had mentioned, yeah, that you got a card. Yeah, we can take a look. No problem. Nice 6-gem blue, obviously. You're putting work in these. Keep it up. Looks good. 5-gem red. 4 gems otherwise. Looks great. Looks really good. Cards. Really nice hybrid set here. I would eventually pull one of these out for Ghost Rider. Yeah, not seeing any major crucial stats there, so maybe finish crafting this up, see what you get, and then if you get Ghost Rider and this doesn't look better, you can debate between these two and maybe swap one of them out for Ghost Rider eventually. Eventually. You don't have to. Nice, you got the proc there. Be nice to get some other stats. You change this eventually, but it's nice to have the proc for now. 3 qualities. Yeah, low. Crit rate's nice to save. Ignore defense is red. Dodge, though, you can save. So you can lock dodge, crit rate, and then probably roll the rest. I don't really want to make an argument to lock movement speed over HP. You could. You're totally free to play. You could lock the movement speed, but yeah, you could swap this out for Guardians of the Galaxy for full PvE, but then you're talking about like swapping out of a hybrid set into like a full PvE set, and you could do that, but I wouldn't do that until you're ready to open up another slot and start a PvP deck with that new Avengers number 9 card. But that's just me, because I'm a cheap free-to-play SOB. Nice. Really low, but if you've got enough on your swords, what do you have on your swords? Only 2.5%. Your cooldown seems really low. What's up, Varun? Your cooldown seems really low. And so I don't know if it's working for you, but with only 2% on your swords, this seems like it is well below what you need. So double check that. Make sure all your characters are capped on cooldown. And if they're not, perfect opportunity to try and roll some cooldown on some of these swords. It'll be easier to do that most likely than try to adjust for cooldown on your cards. Exactly. Yeah, what Jorge just said. Exactly that. Like, you're probably okay on your cards, but if you're going to have so little on your cards, you got to make sure you get it on your swords. 2 P cards to swap out. Give me 1 sec, guys. Oh,
I had work today.
with who? Where? Oh. What's up, Salim? How you doing? Cooldown's low. Gonna explode. All right. So that takes care of some of the cards. Did we finish talking about your cards? No. No. We're over here. We didn't even finish talking about these. Let's go. Did we? I don't know. I'm getting lost, y'all. Yeah, we did. We talked about this one. We talked about this one. We're on to Luna Snow. Fizz attack you can lock. All basic defense is good to lock. The rest is a bit of a struggle. I mean, it's up to you. These are the kind of stats like you probably want to try for dodge. You probably want to HP, but as a complete free-to-play player, you could try to preserve Pierce here by locking Fizz attack, all basic defense, and one of these 2 stats. I do not recommend it. I would go for HP and dodge probably on a PvE set. Eventually. Of course. Energy attack is wonderful. Crit damage and then phys defense here isn't optimal. Yeah, you kind of want to ignore defense there. So crit damage, energy attack can be locked. The rest aren't looking very great. And you do have the proc. Nice. Even though this is 3 quality, this is really important. I would rather have this in 3 quality than 7 quality and no proc and no attack stat or anything like that. All right, let's take a look at your roster. Working on re-rolling this, I assume. You definitely want that 180 or 200 beatdown proc on top if you can get it. 9 for 1, looks good. Nice, right instinct on the right artifact. Nice, you got a judgment on your Ghost Rider. Looking good. Mighty Rage. Man, I want 19% Pierce, bro. Why does nobody look at your account? What's wrong with your account? I'll look at your account. So, looks like you're working on Null, which is great. Really good option for a tier 4. I would really look for, like, let's see. Yeah. What do you got here? Nothing. Okay. No build. You can hold on that for a little bit. Okay. So I would look to get her uniform at 40% if you can. Transcend potential M'Baku when you can. With the uniform, you might as well take Loki to tier 3 when you get time. I would, just to have him so you're not wasting the uniform. And then, yeah, Storm and Dazzler here is going to be a big combo to build up. Yeah, just waiting for the discount. Perfect. And you do have the 2 mighty competitions. Storm is an amazing target for 1. You've already got a Rage on Hulk, so maybe not there. Interesting. And a Mighty Rage on your Thor. Yeah, Storm is good for 1, and then the other, like, the answer I have is Hulk. That's who I'm going to use it on, but I'm not sure I would swap out the Rage for the comp. You could, if you want, because there's more homes for a Rage, maybe. And you already have the Hulk tier 4. It's an option. You can always just save 1 in your bags. I think Storm, though, is definitely a really good target for 1 of them. Once you get that uniform and you get her built up. I think that's the way to go, man. And yeah, for tier 4s, just do your Null, and then after that, I would go cheap. So maybe while you're doing Null tier 4, get your Storm ranked up, and then go for her next for tier 4. Looks good, man. Hopefully that helps a little bit. There was some advice in there. Yes, yes, yes. You've got a lot of... You're like on the right track with a lot of stuff, it seems like, so... Yeah, that's the other one, isn't it, Jorge? I had that one written down. Give me a minute. Probably. Almost assuredly. Any other questions for this one, Jose? Oh, did you already lock? Oh, yeah. Rogue's almost done. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Finish her up. Oh, yeah. Especially if you've got the discount. Go ahead and finish up Rogue. You might as well. You've invested pretty heavily into her already. You got 2 gears done. You've got a CTP of Judgment on her. Yeah, go ahead and get that done. I mean, I don't know where she fits for you, but it's like if you're halfway there and she's locked into a discount, you need to just do it. So, yeah, that is definitely a good idea. All right, man, let's do, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to look at, we're going to look at 19% Pierce, because, yeah, you made me feel bad. But don't worry, that doesn't work very often. And then... Give me 1 more person who just like genuinely needs help whose account we haven't seen. Is that a thing? Do we have that in here? I've got you written down, Tarun. We're going to look at yours here in just a sec. Do we have 1 more person? Yeah, Jonathan, what do you got? We haven't looked at your account. Hit me with your IGN, brother, and we'll take a look. I got you, brother. I got you, Tarun. We got you. You're on the list, my friend. You're already there. Yeah, Neil, go ahead and put your IGN in there. Yeah, I can do one extra one. No problem. I just might do these a little fast because I got to wrap this thing up. But, yes. We got that. So we got Jonathan, we got Taran, and we've got Jorge. Give me Neil, and then we're going to call it. That's perfect. There we go. Nice. And then we got it. All right. So we are going to take a look at these 4. And I'm going to try and go kind of quick here, guys, because I got to go get started doing some other stuff. So, all righty. That's the ones we're looking at. Let's start at the top. Right here. All right. 141 on the agent badge. See what swords look like. 4, 4, 3, 3, 5, 4. Somewhere in between, you're getting bad RNG, and make sure to work on your swords. Make sure you clean out all the otherworld battle challenges and stuff. And then my new thing is, wait for the discount, man. It's worth it. Wait for the discount on swords. They're actually pretty gold heavy when you're rolling large amounts of them. So clear out all the challenges, make sure to get your dailies done, get all the Rune of the Unknown you can, and then as soon as we get that discount for sword crafting, go to town. That's the way to do it, and you'll save yourself a bunch of gold. But don't sleep on those. And let's look at your cards here. You got Crescent. Okay, so you're probably going to want to make some changes here eventually. The main things you're missing from a PvE point of view are going to be Luna Snow and Ghost Rider. And bringing those in, Crescent would go out for 1. Let's say Ghost Rider, and then Luna Snow would replace either Cable or Black Panther. And it'd be up to you which one, and obviously, like, maybe it's Black Panther because this card has 5% Pierce, you know. It's up to you and what stats you need and what you can afford to lose, and when you get those P cards, and if you even feel like swapping them into your set. Crescent's an okay card for a PvE hybrid, but not really. This is a PvP card sitting in a PvE set of cards. So eventually you do want to pull this for Luna Snow or Ghost Rider, but don't get rid of this. Save it, because this is a great card for... oh, nice! Very cool, man. That is great. So you've got the pieces you need. Yeah, pull this one off, replace it with one of those when you're ready, and save this for a PvP set of cards. And then, yeah, replace either Cable or Black Panther, whichever one works better for your account, you know what I'm saying, with the Luna Snow card. Yeah, man, that's great. And then you've got a awesome PvE set of cards going on here. What Pipe said is almost always true. Okay, so I'm going to skip Crescent just because you're going to pull this off sooner or later. It's like perfect anyway, so never mind. Let's see here. What was the bottom on this one? Damn, nice card, man. That's really nice. Yeah, hang on to that for a PvP set of cards for sure. Pretty nice roll on the bottom here. It's okay with 7 quality. That's not bad at all, especially since this one doesn't have a particularly desirable proc. Fizz attack's red. Cooldown's good to lock. Ignore defense is great to lock. You know how to work cards, I can tell, but I'll still go through here real quick. Those 2 are the only ones I would keep there. Fizz attack's great. Crit damage is great. And of course, I'm talking from a free-to-play perspective, so if you're a spender, you may be after all attack on the bottom, but Fizz attack's good for free-to-play. Crit damage. And then after that, unfortunately, those are the only 2 I think I'd lock here when you're going to fix this card or when you're re-rolling it. On the White Fox, we've got all attacks great, cooldowns great, flame resist bad, ignore defense good, max HP good. Just the 2 resists. You're on your way to a spicy card there. Bottom looks okay. It's good. 6 quality, energy, attack speed. You do want the proc eventually, but you know, everything's a work in progress, right? Energy attack here is good. Dodge is good. Everything else here is pretty rough. So there you go. That's cards. Let's look at your roster. Nice, nice. Okay, so yeah, I've kind of got a little of the free-to-play thinking. You know what I mean? It's not always worth rolling for all attack. Nice. You got the Artifact, Mighty Greed, Universal up top, 150, 25 looks really good. Looks good here. Yeah, looks good. God, and you have both artifacts. Congratulations. Good job. Lots of artifacts. Excellent stuff. Nice Rage here. 0.9 per 1. Yeah, you know what's up. You know what's going on. I hate this, but whatever. Again, I feel like I'm missing something that other people see that I don't. Could be an old equip on Hulk. No idea. Or maybe, again, maybe there's something about this I just don't understand. But not the route I go personally. 0.9 per 1. You gotta love it. And another 0.19 per 1 rage. I hope that you're a fan of Johnny Storm, because I always like seeing people build characters they really like because they really like them. To me, there's always something really cool about seeing somebody's favorite character that isn't quite in the meta just built to shit. I like that a lot. So hopefully that's the case for you. Nice, you got Silver Surfer coming up, probably waiting for a uniform. Wait until Shalabala comes out to find out what situation we're in with our Silver Surfing. Nice, Hulk was your first tier 4. Nice, dude. Nice. Mighty Authority, nice on Thanos. Very good. Nice, Wolverine with the artifact, just need one more greed. Mighty Judgment on Storm, that's okay. Not as good as a Rage or a Competition, but it's fine. Just about to tier 4 her, congratulations. Nice. You love to see it. You got the energy and artifact there, looks good. Mini Rage, love it. And then you got a Rage on your Thor. Probably a good option for a tier 4 with the Rage. I don't know what order you're looking at going in, but like maybe... Hey, Alan, what's up, dude? Didn't I write you down? Did we look at your account, dude? We were supposed to look at your stuff, I think, and I put you on a list, and then I was looking for you. Anyways, let's keep rolling, so maybe we can get to it. Yeah, for tier 4s, man, you've got a lot of good tier 4 options here, cheap ones too, which is really nice. You got Thor, Gwenpool, Storm, all really good tier 4s. Wolverine, get another greed, he'd be worth a tier 4 for PvP. Other than that, dude, yeah, and you've got supports built up. You're looking really good. Really good for a free-to-play account here. Yeah, just a couple of the, like, there's Colossus coming up. Nice, with the Hellfire Gala. Looks real. There's Shuri down there. I would build up Shuri eventually, obviously. Oh, just by being you, Salim, you've been here forever, dude. I'm not sure I can get to it today, but I'm going to write you down, my friend. And if you can make it tomorrow, we'll get you. We'll take a look, dude. I appreciate you. You've been here for a long time. Yeah, dude, build up your Shuri, get your supports squared away, and it's looking really, really good, man. Oh, right on, Alan. Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, sounds good, Salim. Nice, wrapping everything up. Look at that, nice and neat. All right, my friend, hopefully that helps you out with some info on the account. I don't know if you had any other specific questions. Take it easy, Yirin. Thanks so much for hanging out, bro. We appreciate you. No problem at all. All right, man, let's move on to the next one here. Keep it rolling. This is going to be Jorge, and this is your other account, dude. This is the one we're... So is this your main that we're looking at now? Not the free-to-play? I don't know, Tin, if nobody knows, man. I wouldn't bank on it, but we're all hoping. I'm trying to keep my expectations low. Welcome back again, Baki. All right. Hey, no problem at all, bro. Happy to help. You let them know. You let them know that somebody got in there and did it. Well, what is this? What am I looking at, Jorge? What is it? What'd you give me? Nice, dude. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Let's go. No, I wouldn't think so. Looking at this. No, sir. Oh, cool. This is just another account you're piloting. Nice, dude. Let's see how you're doing. Be really judgmental then. Extra judgy. Okay. I mean, you know, it's pretty free to play to not have your PvP card set up. I mean, I can't help but notice you've got New Avengers number 9 sitting in the middle of a PvE set. Just saying. You know, just saying. If we were gonna roast, if I was gonna roast, I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying if we were the roasting type, we might roast. Yeah, the cards need help, dude. These stats are brutal. The resists on that are like scorch the eyeballs. That is rough. Rough. Energy attack, resist, defense. Ignore defense is good. Dodge is good. Energy attack's good. So this one's coming along. I don't know. Yeah, all the... Yeah. Hybrid. I'm just joking, brother. But get ain't a hybrid set if you don't have the 20% HP proc. Brick by brick. That's right, man. That's exactly right. My eyes. Exactly, dude. All attacks, resist, defense. Yeah, these cards, man, resist. It's crazy that, like, somebody locked blue resists, man. I can tell. I can see it. Somebody was locking blue resists. Because you have tons of resists on these cards, dude. It's crazy. Crit damage, ignore defense. That one's close. That one's getting closer. Yeah, crit rate. And again, like, kind of close. This was, like, halfway there, right? Damn. Bro. I am barely getting it done. And I mean barely getting it done. And we're rocking 18.5 on the cards. And then on the swords, we've got 18.96%. How are you capped, dude? How? Are you doing it on the characters? Are you using like Uru and stuff? How are you capped? Crazy, dude. Wild, man. Yeah, you just make it work, I guess. I don't know. That's so low. You are threading the needle, brother, because that is barely enough to get it done. If it's even enough, you know what I'm saying? Anyhow, do I get to roast you? I mean, I'm not going to spend a ton of time here, but let's take a peek and see. Nice, you did get the competitions. That's sweet. So many CTPs, dude. What do you need? That's decent. Low, kind of a crappy artifact, I guess, for this kind of account. So probably not a priority for a tier 4 with that low of an artifact. Waiting on Luna's seasonal. Somebody get this guy a judgment quick. Deadpool, okay, man. That's almost like give this guy some love status right there. 5-star artifact. Could do some work with Deadpool. Nice. Cyclops with the Liberation, dude. Very cool. Very cool, man. Yeah, I don't know. Start tier 4ing supports for World Boss Legend. So you can push. That's what I'd do, man. And I would get a Mighty Judgment on this guy just for fun. Because you've got his 5-star artifact. That's kind of my cutoff. Maybe that's a free-to-play thing, but like, if you've got a relevant 5-star artifact on a character, it makes me feel like they're more buildable. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like this, dude, you know. Get in there. Why not, dude? Nice account, though, man. Nice account. Crazy. Needs some work, though, dude. Needs some work. You got your work cut out for you, fixing some of that. You don't push, yeah, then you probably don't need to worry about it anyways. Plus, this isn't even... Have we looked at your main account? We've looked at your free-to-play, and now we looked at this one. Are you saving your, like, Ultra Whale account? What's going on here? I'm just kidding. I don't know that you have an Ultra Whale account. I'm just joking. All right, man. Let's take a look at Third City Saint. Wait, this can't be right. I mean, it could be right, but let's try again. I think we misspelled that. Either that or someone's trolling me. Aha! I got the wrong location. Let's try it in the UK, baby. Much better. There we go. All right. The team doesn't look too much better, but that's okay. Let's see what you got going on, man. New account. This one's young. 76 agent level, so just getting started for the most part. Nice 5-gem green sword. 4-gem, 4-gem, 3, 2. They need work, you know. 2-gem here, 2-gem here, but man, nice luck with the 5-gem there. Keep up on this. Just keep doing the challenges. Make sure you clear out the season before it resets. All that good stuff. Nice. You got Luna and White Fox. I am highly suspect of your other choices here. But you never know, man. A good card's a good card. Holy crap. That's serious-ish right there. 20% energy attack. I mean, it's win hit. That's why you don't hear people going on about this. But early in the game, guys, this is a savage card. Nice find. Energy attack, max HP, all basic attack, and an energy attack proc. That's a good ass card. I was using this one too, because I had a similar thing, man, where I got, yeah, dude, dodge, ignore defense, all basic defense is okay. This one's okay. Physical attack, makes HP, more defensive stats. Mine had a little more offensive stats on it, but anyways, we're just riffing about 5-star mythic cards now at this point. Nothing to see there. Nothing to see here, really. What was your blue? Crit damage. Nice. You got a lockable blue. That's really nice. Really nice. Yeah, just craft this up. Craft this up. Any in the bags? This is probably, you know, with how low the agent badge is, I wouldn't be surprised if this was everything you had. You shouldn't have P cards in the bags unless it's a reroll that you're waiting to like finish crafting and then reroll. It's a good start though. Really good start. You tier 4 Loki. I don't tell people to do that, but when I see it, man, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't like a big W in my heart. Good to see this guy. For me, I like him. Get a mini rage on him though, man. It'll do so much better than this single skill damage proc. Look for that like 1/1 crit rate and get his crit rate maxed, and he will do so much more damage for you. So much more. Like, this is probably making him feel extremely weak compared to how he could feel. Nice, dude. I actually like to see this. Nice. Most people couldn't go this route because they already had a CTP equipped on their Thor, so there were better options. But for you, this was a good choice, I feel like. And you could honestly put your other one on Storm if you wanted to. Roll it up and put it on Storm. And in fact, why not, right? This early on your account? Thor and Storm are amazing options. Yeah, dude, give it to Storm. I mean, I hesitate to tell people with a mighty CTP, just do this, but she will cook the game for you, dude. She will cook this game for you. Make a team for dispatch with Loki, Thor, and Storm, and give Storm your other competition. And then once you get Doctor Strange built up to tier 4, rotate him in for the lead and pull Loki out. And you will just destroy dispatch with right. 12-5, dude, is a good place to be stuck. 12-5 is really hard. So yeah, do what I'm talking about. You tier 4 Strange, put him in the lead with tier 4 Storm and tier 4 Thor. Put the mighty CTP of competition on her. This team will be insane. Storm gives a massive elemental damage buff to Thor. And then Strange is going to give you ignore dodge and energy damage as the lead and provide a ton of damage to the team. And then if you can get a rage on your Strange, well, my friend, now you're cooking. Right? Now you're cooking. So highly recommend that route. Again, double check it. Maybe get a second opinion. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't think that's crazy talk. I think that's really sound advice. If you're stuck on 12-5, that ought to push you through it good and proper. And then I'm checking. Okay, so I don't know if you're going to wait for Black Friday. Maybe not interested in PvP, but very early on the account. So also might just be waiting. I mean, it looks like you're building Null, so thinking about picking up his uni probably. Hey, what's up, Dark Gaming? How you doing, man? Good to see ya. I'm doing very well, my friend. And then Gwenpool is a great target for a tier 4, but I would go for this combo with the CTP of competitions. Did you have something else in mind for that second CTP of competition? Nice. That's really good to know, Jonathan. Because then, yeah, I wouldn't put much more resources into Null. It's hard to explain. Even if you're not into PvP, I would build Null, right? It's good to have a cornerstone. You want somebody for timeline battles so you can just run it on auto, get some W's, and get some crystals here and there, right? So for you, probably not a priority. Nice. Awesome. I think that'll work out really well for you. Plus, I know that she works well with the CT comp. It is a CTP of competition at this point. It is known. People have tested it. She will do so well for you in ABL. And I even think Dispatch, I'm telling you, this team will cook in Dispatch for you. So really good. And then she's a great option for a tier 4 as well. And then, yeah, when you do need some PvP, just get Null's uniform on like discount or something later. Maybe you park him at 60 and consider Sentry, or just wait it out. See what Shalabal looks like. Your account might not need real PvP heavy hitters for like till Black Friday. So you may even be able to ride it out just doing mostly PvE since you enjoy it more until Black Friday, and then pick up a couple PvP uniforms just so you can get the extra crystals and stuff to help feed your PvE wants. Because you're going to want Team Battle Arena teams and stuff to at least run on auto. They don't have to be great, but get those tokens. Make sure you're running those PvP modes on auto. Just get them done because they give you tier 4 mats and stuff from the shops and CTPs. And then there's your Shuri. Make sure you get her tier 3 eventually. And then, do you really have... Oh, you have one transcended potential character. So let's talk transcended potentials really quick. And then I'll move on. Because we're hanging out here for a while. Oh, nice. You do have Dr. Voodoo's leadership, which can be good for dispatch. That's probably part of how you got as far as you did with tier 4 Loki. And really, I'm going to point this out one more time. Loki, get him a mini rage. Find him a good mini rage obelisk. It'll make a huge difference in his damage. Just like immediately. Okay, there's your Colossus coming up nice and slow. I'm checking for like any Dimension Mission characters or anything yet. Nothing too crazy, it looks like. No big deal. Okay, so M'Baku's the big one to get up to Transcended Potential. I'm just trying to see where he's at here in the tier 2s. Do you not have him yet? Oh, my friend, go get M'Baku. Yeah, you need Baki. There he is. I was like, he's got to be in here somewhere. Give this guy a 6-star mega rank up ticket, and then absolutely worth a mega tier 2 advancement ticket. And then he's a great transcended potential character, massive support. Make sure you get him built up. He's really, really good. And then Colossus will come up slowly. The only other transcended potential character you could consider is Gamora. To cover some of your like speed hero type business, female, but I don't think it's a like rushed priority because you've got a lot of cool stuff you can do here in the meantime. Not him, these two. All right, man, hopefully that helps. I'm gonna move on to this last one we got on the list here. Hey. I don't know if, let me see. So this is either gonna be JJ03, Hee 03, or Jaja 03. I don't know. Take your pick. They all sound good to me. All right, let's see what we got going on here. 207 on the agent badge, so we're a little further along here. And I'm going to give you a little grief about your swords at 207 agent badge. These need work. You really should not be doubling up on swords anymore. It's really... Jojo? Jojo? You definitely want to try and fix this situation where you're doubled up on swords, right? So, yeah, you're getting the 6 gems here. You're getting the 6 gems here, but you're sacrificing other stats to do this. And you're also like, swords should be a little further along than this. You really should have 4 or 5 gems of each color at this point. I'm not dogging on you. I'm just saying, don't sleep on this. Don't neglect it. Make sure you do all your challenges and try and reorganize those. Yeah, and again, this is something I wasn't preaching for a long time, and I'm really locked in on it now. Wait for the discount on swords. It's worth it. It's worth waiting for that gold discount, especially when you've got like a couple thousand Rune of the Unknown. It hits your gold hard. So waiting for the gold discount on swords is definitely a good idea. Right, so a bit of a hybrid set here, but not really. This is something I would just suggest fixing. This should come out for Luna Snow or Ghost Rider. And then one of these two should come out for the other of Luna Snow or Ghost Rider. Optimally. The biggest one I would say you want to do for sure is swap out the Black Widow card for Luna Snow or Ghost Rider when you can. You have 14,000 runes. That's the most appropriate Desmond D. Whale emote I think I've ever seen in the chat. Goated. That's crazy, bro. Toot toot. A Desmond D. Whale and a toot toot. Yeah, dude, that's wild, bro. So save up for that gold discount. By the way, I didn't say it, and it's not because I hate you. It's just because my mouth was running really fast. What up, Desmond? What's going on, bro? Thanks for coming and hanging out, dude. You know we're happy to see ya. This one, yeah, you'll rotate it out for Ghost Rider or Luna Snow. And then with these two, let's take a look at your card stats here. All attack, crit rate, resist. Obvious here. All attacks, crit rate, yummy. Resists, not yummy. And then 7 quality on the bottom's nice, but again, lightning resist, crowd control down, and attack speed are not desirable. So, up to you. But me personally, I would prefer 5 or 6 quality with the physical attack proc and an attack stat. That just is a better setup to me than 7 quality and less desirable bonus options. But up to you, because 7 quality is rare to get. We're swapping that one out. Energy attack, poison resist, mind resist, crowd control, movement speed, dodge. Here, I think I go energy attack, dodge, and then you might as a free to play. I'm not sure if you're spending here. I think this one might be a low spender or spender, something like that. I see you, Dart Gaming. This is going to be it for today for account checks probably because I got to get my day started, but I'm going to keep these up throughout the week. We're going to keep doing like mini account helps. I'm trying to spread them out so we can get more people. You could consider crowd control down here instead of ignore defense if you're good on ignore defense. Or HP, you can sacrifice it. I wouldn't. Movement speed is not nearly as good as HP, and I'm finding movement speed caps pretty easily. So up to you, but definitely energy attack and dodge are good stats to keep there. All basics, fantastic. Max HP is great. The rest of these are not great. So you kind of are in that spot where eventually you'll have to go through one at a time and sort of break these cards to fix them. You know what I'm saying? So like you'll have to break the pierce on this card. You can only really lock this all basic attacks and crit rate, crit rate and all basics. All 4 of the rest of these gotta roll. So you're gonna lose all your pierce potentially when you fix this card, but you just bite the bullet. You lose the pierce. You fix this card till it's right, and then you move on to the next one. That's sort of that's why people say do not lock resistance, blue resistance stars. You're just setting yourself up to have to fix them later. You know what I'm saying? So I think we were down this away. Yeah, all basics, max HP. Same thing. Yeah, that's why I was talking about that. And then all basics. Again, this is really tough. This is mostly all stats you'd want to reroll. Recovery rate's a no-go. Mind resist, no. Resist, no. Movement speed, not for me. You could consider the movement speed here. This is crit damage, I believe, is the other option. So, you know, up to you. Depends if you're spending, free to play, that kind of thing. But there you go. There's some tips for you. And let's see here. You're going to need mighty CTPs as soon as you can get them. So if you get another... Okay, couple things here. Yeah, it looks like we are spending a little bit. Good. So it's good to give you some advice here. You really want to make this a mighty CTP and roll it up correctly. 70% here on the proc is hurting you. It's making this feel a lot less impressive. And then not having that ambush proc from the mighty really hurts as well. So when you're fighting other nulls or you're fighting sentries with mighty CTPs, you're really going to feel not having that mighty CTP. So just try and fix that when you can. Leave Goated alone. Mighty regen here is decent. I think it does. Actually, it's not great. Not great. Better than nothing, maybe? I don't know. I know Authority and Conquest are much better options for him, but, you know. Mighty Rage there is good. Rage there is good. Psylocke's got a Rage. Cap's got a Rage. Regular regen on Hulk. I got to throw some shade at this. You'd be better off with an Obelisk, but to you. And if you do use an Obelisk, make sure you remove this so you have fodder. Don't just override it. Moon Knight with energy is great. Ant-Man with an energy, nice. Get Storm her newest uniform, 100%. 100% get her newest uniform. She will cook. What else you got going on down here? 3-star artifact doesn't necessarily warrant a build, in my opinion. Yeah, what you do next as far as tier 4s and stuff, my friend, is really going to depend on what you want out of this account. Because you're still like early-ish on, kind of, with some stuff, but you've got a lot of characters. So like you've got plenty to do 5 World Boss Legend Plus clears, right? So, you know, there's a lot of options here for tier 4s. It's all about which route you want to go. Storm's an easy pick. She's an easy one to recommend for sure. PvP. PvP is a little more difficult to give you a recommendation. Let's see here. Do we have? My goodness. Oh, no, you've been playing for a while. Yeah, you got Scuba Stereo, so this account's been around for a minute. It's good. Yeah, I'm not sure about a good PvP option. I mean, there are options here. It's just like Wolverine's missing an artifact, so he's kind of a no-go. 3-star artifacts, not quite enough to justify it. Doom with no build is going to be garbage. So, yeah. You need some more... Cat, what? No, don't time anyone out. No one's spamming. No. No. Time out who? For what? Yeah, there you go. That's the best answer. I like that line. Coded. I love you, dude. Also, I don't time anyone out. Nadar does that. I'm here just for the title. Toot toot. Oh, boy. Ooh, yeah. Let's talk about the weather. How about that? That sounds great. We'll talk about account help and the weather. That sounds good. Looking nice out, man. It was hot yesterday. It's going to be hot today. I'll tell you that. It's going to be hot. Good dog. Good girl. Wow. What a good girl. Man, you have a lot of characters. That's why I'm struggling and my brain's fried. I'm at the end of this, so I'm just getting like snow blind, roster blind. That's what I call it. All I see is just a brick of characters at this point. Let me just make sure I give you a couple sound recommendations because you have a lot of characters, right? Built up, so it's hard to look through this and pick out what for you is going to be the best. But obvious tier 4 and Storm, you know, that one's like, do it. No reason not to. You might be looking at supports for tier 4s for World Boss Legend Plus. But yeah. Yeah, I know, man. It's night for most of you guys, dude. It's like a beautiful 10, 11 o'clock. What time is it? 11 o'clock in the morning for me, man. Day's just getting started. Sun's calling me outside. I hate to brag, but it's nice. Yeah, man. And other than that, you get into more niche stuff, like supports for World Boss Legend Plus. I'm going to let you pick your PvP characters because there's no... It's going to be based on artifacts and what you need. Because you already have... you know, a bunch of the major players, tier 4. Do you have Adam Warlock? I wouldn't rush anyone to build Adam Warlock, but he's a unit, man. He really does do a lot of work. So yeah, don't get him if you don't have him, but I was just checking. Yeah, go Storm, and then, like I said, you have tons of characters, dude. You could consider Deadpool, but again, a 3-star artifact's going to be kind of tough. Hopefully that helps, my friend. All right, guys. Golly. I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my mind. I think that means we've only gone and bloody done it, y'all. For tomorrow, I got no idea. But I'll be here. I hope I see you here. And we'll do another live stream. And it'll be about Marvel Future Fight. I won't surprise you guys with MCOC or some shit like that. I'm just kidding. Let me write you down, brother. I'll put you on the list. I usually don't. And no promises. I got to say, Dark Gaming's has been around for a while, man. Some of the people that have been chilling in the stream for a while and I haven't looked at their account, I'll jot them down and we get to it when we can. I just want people to know there is no list. There is no list. There are no promises. We just do it live, baby. All right, my friends. Thanks so much for hanging out today, you guys. I had a ton of fun. Hopefully we got you some help with the accounts. If you enjoyed the stream, had a good time, learned anything, go ahead and hit that like button. Helps us out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series we're doing every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, hit that subscribe button. We got more guide videos on the way. We should have part 2 of the new account guide going live tomorrow morning for you guys, so watch out for that. New members only video just went live. I'm proud of that place, so check it out if you want to see where we went for our anniversary. Other than that, I'm Old and Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope every one of you has a spectacular day or night. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care. Thanks so much.